Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to the morning, well, the afternoon after the night before. Chelsea 2, Leicester City 1. I think we're all still riding the wave of an amazing fight from the Chelsea players for 90 minutes. Big up River Nile saying, what up, Blues? Top 4 settings. Rudiger man of the match. Come on, you Blues. You're damn right. We're still riding the wave off of last night. Sorry for running late because literally before we were about to go live, the news came out for the Champions League final tickets, and I had to wait a few minutes just to process everything, which sounds all right, but then you realise the category prices, and it's a bit of a fuckery. But I won't lie, if I still get a ticket, I'm going. I don't give a fuck. It's a Champions League final. But big up everyone who's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. Big up Craigo as well. I'll see you there. If you want the link, I'll send it over to you as well, bro. What is everyone saying? First guy we're going to start off with, Josh, because we haven't spoken to you on the stream yesterday. So chat to me about the game. Chat to me about your thoughts and how confident are you for top 4 now after an amazing comeback against Leicester City after the FA Cup final on Saturday?
Yeah, man, buzzing. It was a great game. It was like almost a mirror image of the final, with as far as like us dominating the ball and really not a sniff from Leicester until the mistake at the end there, but finally put a couple of goals in the net. Yeah, I mean, obviously penalty shout, should have had a pen. That is what it is. But yeah, it was great. I thought the fight from the team was next level. It was great to see the fans back in the stadium. Like, could definitely tell a difference having them there. I feel good. I feel good about it. We just got to take care of our business. We have Aston Villa. They'll give us a game. You know, it's going to be a tight game, but we'll take care of business. And I feel very confident about top 4. I think I love Tuchel's attitude. You know, he's like, we'll celebrate when the job's done. We got 2 more games. You know, we'll take care of business then. Pep's out smoking cigars and singing Oasis and popping champagne already. So we'll save ours for the big one and see how it goes. But yeah, I thought fantastic performance. Rudiger, sensational. Get the new deal signed. Yeah, great job by everybody. It was enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, the thing I like the most about this is I wasn't as worried for the Aston Villa game as I was for the Leicester City game. It'd be more if we drop points in this match. We're probably going to overcommit too much in the next game. Aston Villa, they don't really have much to play for. You got Jack Grealish, who's only just coming off an injury, and with the Euros coming up, he's not going to want to have another injury that's going to leave him out of this Euros campaign because he's meant to be having a big impact on us in the competition anyway. So I don't expect him to be playing that 100% intensity against us either. And if Jack Grealish isn't switched on, I don't really expect the rest of Aston Villa to be as much of a threat to us. They'll still offer us problems. I expect Ollie Watkins to offer us problems. Martinez is going to be hard enough in itself, but the defense we can still breach regardless. And we're a better team than them on all levels anyway. Leicester City was the test. We've beaten that test. Now it's about doing what we've usually done this season, just beating the team that's in front of us. And I expect the same thing against Aston Villa anyway. Kazi, chat to me, bro. What are you saying, man?
Yeah, what's cool? What are you saying, bro, man? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You're cool. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it was like yesterday. Happy, man. You know, the team didn't let me down. Didn't make me depressed again. I can actually come on streams now because I haven't been in your stream for some time, man. I couldn't come on stream. Bro, I was chilling on Discord, but you know, I don't think anyone deserves below a 7 in that during that game. Let's see game. You know, really guy. I feel like he's turning into the actual leader in the team. So maybe he can get us called. I would love to see him get a chance with the was it captain badge? Something like that. Yeah, the captain badge. Yeah, you know it's called. And for all the people that are at me about Werner, bro, listen, you won't ever change my opinion of that guy, man. You won't bully me into calling him great. Like, I'll leave it at that.
But what was your
break, Cassie? Give him a break.
What was your thoughts on Werner yesterday then?
He was good, yeah, for me, but he had some frustration moments. But I've just got to accept that's who he is. He's gonna be frustrating, but he will get the job done. He wants a penalty. Should have won us 2-8 for me. Because the first one we got his leg hacked. I thought it was a penalty. I'm hearing some rules about what's called the rule say if you block the ball. I've seen him get that so many times, man. I've seen him dive and get it, so I don't care. But yeah, it was a 7 out of 10 for me.
Okay, to be honest, I'm glad you actually said that. At least I thought you were going to get more and more anti about him as you went on. But fair enough. I'm glad you're giving him a good rep regardless. Here's the thing, though.
Happy,
Once you
bro.
accept that he's a frustrating player, especially for this season, can you look past the frustrating moments in itself? Because then, if you're accepting the frustrating moments, you can see the good parts of his game too.
That's why I gave him a 7 out of 10, mate. Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, it was cool. That one, I'm not accepting his frustrating moments, but I'm gonna be like, also, I'm gonna take into account his good moments, because I feel like I quite overlook what's called his other moments. I'm too harsh on him. Yeah, I've been too harsh on him, man. I think, but I don't give a damn, man. For me, like Lukaku's coming to Chelsea, so I'll be happy, man. I'm a happy.
Yeah,
man.
I can't lie. These Lukaku to Chelsea rumours are getting stronger and stronger, and
Man,
I've been waiting for this one for years as well.
I'm happy, man. I'm so happy, man, guys. Like, it's 2 more games. Then from there, he can go to Germany and JLL can handle him, man. See how he is. It was good in the Euros. But for me, Lukaku comes to Chelsea, so I mean, like, I'm happy for it right now. I mean, Kazi's happy. Happy man.
Kazi's happy, bro. I think everybody's happy. Well, what are you guys thinking about the Lukaku to Chelsea rumours? Because I know we've been speaking about the strikers that we want. We were talking about Harry Kane yesterday as well.
Guys,
Yeah, go ahead, Jester. Go ahead.
I think, well, I don't want to promote anybody else's channel on here, but
Nice, cool.
The Football Terrors had a Belgian football reporter on and said that Chelsea has been working behind the scenes with Lukaku's people for months now. So Inter need to sell. The only thing that's keeping Lukaku there is Conte. And if they don't give Conte money, you know what's going to happen. He's either going to end up at Juve or Real Madrid, because depending on what Zidane does. If Zidane goes to Juve, I think Conte will end up in Real. I really do.
He hates Inter Milan anyway, regardless. He's Juve born and bred. So I don't
think he likes Inter Milan. He was chatting shit about him last year, you know. I'm surprised he stayed there for another year. Because what press conference was he at?
Kazi, I can't lie, your connection's moving a bit mad.
Yeah, you're bugging out a little bit.
So,
am I bugging out?
The Sun is also reporting that we're going to put an 80 million pound bid in for Sancho as well. So
yeah, man,
that's false.
The Sun.
I
believe what you said. I believe what you said.
One at a time.
I said the Sun is reporting it. So
let Justice land. Let Justice land.
I don't. I know that when I say stuff, everybody thinks it's actually my opinion or something that I know for a fact. Sometimes it's just what I've read or seen. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be true. I'm saying it's being reported that Chelsea will put an 80 million pound bid in for Sancho. So if you look at it, Lukaku 80 million euros, which is roughly 70 million pounds. Sancho is 80 million pounds. Okay, depending on what the exchange rate is at any time. So it's about 10%. Yeah. So it's easier to do math that way if you get into 12%. It's easier to do the math in your head if you do round numbers. So that's 150 million by my calculations, right? And we have 150 millions for transfer.
Cool. So that's without selling players, by the way. That's without selling players, by the way. Because you might sell Tammy Abraham, you might sell Marcos Alonso, you might sell some players and offload some deadwood. So we could even sign more than just these two. Because I'm hearing what's called connections about what's called midfielders. Want to sign a midfielder?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's the initial transfer budget above and beyond anything we sell. So that's the 150 million gone if those two transfers happen. That means we have to sell after that to bring other players in. So like a Tammy, the Deadwood that's out on loan that we can talk about.
Emerson.
Yeah, Emerson.
For me, if we're getting Sancho in, I think Hakim Ziyech has to walk out the door as well.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
I actually think we're getting rid of Ziyech.
I think Ziyech should be staying for another season. I rarely
I
see
agree with that.
us
I agree
get
with
rid
that.
of players. Yeah, like just get rid of players after one season.
Even
If it
Mata,
doesn't
man.
obviously
Even
work out,
Mata.
if it doesn't work out next season, we'll definitely move him on. And it's not like we spent loads on Ziyech. We spent like 35 million or 33. I don't even know.
He
Like
can be a
it
squad
wasn't
player.
like it.
For me, it'd be
Yeah,
a
squad player. Yeah, squad player.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
Ziyech
do get that.
is clearly
What?
not happy.
Wait, what's
saying-
called? Oh, guys, remember what's
But
called?
we-
Which one to sign a centre back as well? Apparently, what's called one to sign
Yeah.
like a Moran.
Wayne got his hand up. Let's ask Wayne.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I said this yesterday, and obviously some of you didn't know. I don't know if you've seen it, but I have got a friend who are very reliable for source who works under the transfers and everything at Chelsea and does business for them. It's 90% sure that we're getting Lukaku in the summer. It's just a little bit of details here and there to be done, and that's the deal. We're 100% confirmed.
How long has it been
The
going
rest
on
of the
for,
deals
Wayne?
at the moment.
Your head is on the line.
Let Wayne talk. Let Wayne talk.
Your head's on the line.
Let Wayne talk, lads.
Lazarus, let him land. Go for it.
The rest of the deals at the moment are not over the line. There's nothing that are close to because they're saying there's still players that look. They're still not sure who they definitely are the number one target or not. The only thing they are sure about is the striker. So that is 100% certain. The ones I do know is they're not looking for another winger.
Right, Wayne,
They said
can I ask
that's
you-
one of the positions they're not looking for in the summer. They believe they've got enough in the club, on the loan system, and in the club that are going to be able to fill that position.
Wayne,
Can I ask you this, Wayne? Yeah.
Yeah,
How long have they been working on this deal?
for about 6 months, I've been saying since January. They've been looking at it since Tuchel came in.
Yeah, there's been a lot of
Is
talk.
it, well, this is important. Is it Tuchel's choice of striker, or is it the Bull's choice? Because this is where I want to know. If it's
There's
6 months'
both.
time, I
They
don't
both
know.
come
If it
to
really,
agreement. Both was
Yeah,
agreement
right.
as one when he came in, and he came over and said what they needed. They both agreed on a certain player they wanted, and Lukaku fitted the bill, and that's why they've gone for him.
Well, and
But
you got to
Lukaku-
think. You got to think too. Like he's the most realistic option this summer because
Yeah.
Dortmund don't need to sell Haaland. They have Champions League football. They hold his cards. No one's going to pay 200 million
He's
for
going
him
to
this
buy,
summer.
man. He's going to buy next season, man. That guy's going to buy.
You've got
Unreal.
Lukaku, who's a real option. And I read the report this morning from Fabrizio about Harry Kane. It doesn't sound like Levy's going to entertain selling him, regardless of it. He hasn't put in an official transfer request. They just had a conversation, and it doesn't sound like Levy is going to entertain selling him this summer. So, out of all the options, Lukaku is your best option.
Well,
I
no,
think for us-
he's my second choice option. I think.
Well, no,
I think
I'm
Chelsea
not.
bottled it,
Yeah,
personally.
obviously, I would love to have Haaland, but I'm talking about realistic options for us. Like, I don't think Haaland is a realistic option this summer.
Why? Why not?
Well,
Because
because
you-
Dortmund are in a
Dortmund
great
are not-
position.
He's 153 million.
I mean,
Well,
it's
Yeah.
it's a ton of
So you
money.
wanna-
I'm
Bro,
not saying
like, we got
come in-
153 million outright, and you want to put down one player?
Yeah, I'd buy
Yeah.
him. Yeah, I'd buy
Yeah.
him.
What the
But
one that
Johnny-
isn't going? One that I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think is
I-
going to win us the title outright. Not in
I
his
think he
first
will.
season.
I think
Never
he will.
Lukaku.
In
Never
his first season.
Lukaku.
Look,
Never
and not only
Lukaku,
that,
to be
his
honest.
resale values can be way more than
Lukaku is more
Thank
than
you. Johnny's
Lukaku's
fair
way.
facts.
Now, for me, Lukaku's way more likely to hit the ground running than Haaland is.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're,
but he
you're,
won't win
you're
us the
buying,
league, though. He
you're
won't win
buying
us
a
the league, though.
28-year-old Lewis in
Yeah.
Lukaku. In Haaland, you're buying a 21-year-old with a high resale value, huge potential.
That's
Ballon
cool, but
d'Or-
like,
Ballon
how
d'Or
many
quality.
players have we already signed at that sort of age? Like, we
Yeah,
need
but-
players that are going to have instant impact now.
No, we
we've
just
got
need
potential.
No,
But when have we
disagree,
ever
like-
signed
Johnny,
a
we
player?
can't have all youngsters.
Wait,
No,
guys.
no,
When has
we don't
Chelsea
need- they're not
ever
all
signed a
youngsters.
player of Haaland's potential that has done what he's done in the last 2 years? Like,
No,
when have
we
we
never
ever
have.
done that as a club?
Yeah.
The last time we did that was when we signed Eden Hazard, who just won League Player of the Year and won
Yeah.
the league.
All right,
I
and
think if we sign Eden Hazard, if we sign Erling Haaland now, we guarantee the next 5 years a top goal scorer in our team. And even if he wants to leave after that, we're making the money back.
We
bought Drogba
we guarantee that regardless with Haaland or Lukaku, in my
No,
opinion.
Lukaku, we won't make that money back. Lukaku
you don't
retires
get
at Chelsea
you get
if we buy
nothing
him.
back. Yeah, you
Yeah,
get,
Well, you
I
do
don't
make
think
them.
so, like,
That's the only
I
thing
want-
that I agree with you on. We would make money back on an Erling Haaland, but I'm talking about in terms of right now. If we bring a player in, we are bringing, especially for that price tag. He has hit the ground running, and he has to take us to league title in his first season. I
for
don't
me,
think he does that because he needs to adapt.
I
For me,
actually don't
Lukaku-
disagree with everyone. I disagree with everyone regarding the realistic target. If we are talking about realistic, listen, if we are talking about realistic target, then Haaland and Kane is above Lukaku because I know for the fact Lukaku is not coming to England. He's not going to come back to England. His main target is going to Madrid because he had a very tough time in England and he is very healthy in Italy. I know they have financial issues, but they're not gonna they're not gonna sell their best player to on 65 million or 100 grand to a different club. If they want to sell, if they want to, because Lukaku would not be happy in England. I'm telling you right now, because
Why is
the
that?
shit he got.
Why is that?
Listen, the shit he got from United fan, he gained weight. He was so uncomfortable. They were laughing about
He's
his
not going to
first
Man United,
match.
he's coming to Chelsea.
We are tougher. We are even tougher. I don't think so he's
But
going
he-
to take
but
that
he-
risk.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna let him get overweight like he did at United, are we?
Bro,
I got a couple points here on Lukaku.
Our
Lewis.
even Horton, I know
Go
for the
for
fact. I think
Just let
Kane has a high chance of landing in Spurs or landing in Chelsea. Or-
question. Do you
Go on.
really
Okay, so-
think Adrian Levi is going to sell Harry Kane to us?
Never.
Ask me again.
forget
ask me
Harry
again.
Kane. Forget Harry Kane. For me, look, if you're going to spend 70 to 80 million, like I'm going all in for Haaland because of not only the resale value, but the fact that the guy is an unbelievable player. He will listen. If Tuchel can't get the best out of Haaland, right? Because let's be honest, in our whole team, we haven't got a player like Haaland or Lukaku. That profile, because Tammy and Jude are not that profile. Regardless of what you say,
Werner, bro.
then
Don't get Werner.
yeah. Werner's a different type. But like he will
Yeah.
complement the number 9. But what I'm saying is,
No, you can't.
yes,
He
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 can.
can.
Lukaku and
Yeah, he can.
Haaland, right? For me, I'm just not. Look, I'm
No,
not
he
saying
can't.
Lukaku's not a top striker because he is. He's a goal scorer, and I know we need a goal scorer. But I don't just look at just goal score. I look at the whole all-round game and the ability and potential of the player. And with Lukaku, yeah, you might say you're buying a finished article player, but he suits a Conte system. He's always suited that system. He's not going to be playing a Conte system with Tuchel, and he's playing in the Premiership. It's a whole different ball game to Serie A. I know he's played in Premiership, but it's changed. It's evolved.
No, he has
You know.
not, man. He was
Couple-
taken 3 years ago.
The
man.
Premiership
What are you
has
on about?
evolved. It's evolved,
So,
whether you
so
like it
why
or
would
not.
Why would Haaland come here?
Every
Haaland come
other
here-
team in the
wait,
Premiership is better.
Johnny,
Every other
Johnny,
team.
Johnny, tell me how would Haaland come here and do better than Lukaku, who's been in this country before? He played at West Brom with Shane Long and them man there, got 19 goals and 8 assists, went to Everton, banged goals, went to United in his first season, banged goals. In his second season, was called, I think it was Ole or Mourinho, were using his what's called their terrorist tactics. Messed
He's
the job
just
up.
not.
No.
You're all looking for the Drogba. He's not a
Bro.
Drogba man.
Yeah,
He's not Drogba.
Can I
He's
make
not,
my points
I
now,
agree with
Lewis?
that. He's not Drogba. I agree with that.
Haaland to me
Go on,
is more of a,
Chester.
I got more of a Drogba feel with Haaland than I have with Lukaku.
No, you don't.
Holland gives
No, you
Holland
do
gives
not.
those
I'll be
Diego Costa
real. I'll be
vibes.
real with you. I
Hey,
genuinely
David
do.
give me. He doesn't exactly, man. He doesn't like.
I agree with you if it's finished article, Haaland, but I think you only see that in season 2 or 3 at Chelsea. And
Yeah,
I
but
don't even mind about the waiting game. I don't mind about the waiting game. The thing is, will the media and will the Chelsea fans be cool with a waiting game? Because at that point, we would have spent 300 million plus
mad.
in 2 seasons, and if we haven't won a league title by then, fans are going to be on both of their
Bro, I'm
heads.
sorry. We've got to win the league in the first season when he counts, bro. 150
Exactly,
million.
and
One player.
the thing is, I don't think we will. And the thing is, I don't think we will. I think Lukaku hits the ground running a lot quicker than Haaland does, and that's what we need right now.
You know,
Can I say this, guys?
doesn't excite me, man.
I don't think we'll win the league with Lukaku in the first season as well, man. I don't think we'll do that. But I wouldn't expect that because it's like 68 million. But with
Why not?
with Haaland,
Why not? Because the one thing Lukaku was good at against with Manchester United was scoring against the smaller teams.
but
So I've got no reason to
as
think
a
why he wouldn't hit the ground running with us.
No, I think he'll hit the ground running though. I don't think we'll win the league. I think we'll challenge for the league. That comes second
Yeah,
place.
so what's the point then?
How long
What's
is depends on the
what's
teams
point?
around us? Like, fact is, if Man City get Harry Kane, they're winning the league regardless, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop that.
And Kazi, to your point, yeah, Inter Milan have just won the league with Lukaku scoring the most goals for them. What makes you think they're going to let him go for anything less than a record transfer fee for Chelsea?
Because first of all,
he's going to be our most expensive signing ever.
No, it won't, man. No, it
He
won't.
will. He's 70 million.
They're saying like 80 million. They're saying like 80. He scored 90 million euros, man.
That's a transfer record for Chelsea.
No, that's like 68 million pounds. That's only signed. How much do you sign Havertz for, man?
Man, you need
Listen,
to get
you know when we bought Havertz. You know when we bought Havertz.
You gotta start your connection still. It's coming better.
You know when we bought Havertz,
I need to say that. Listen. They haven't paid 40 million for Lukaku.
Wait, guys, wait. Before anyone says anything, wait, because Jester's kind of got cut out a while ago. Jester's finish off your point, please.
So a couple points on Lukaku. First of all, would he be my number one target as a striker with Kane and Haaland out there? No. But let's be realistic. He is going to be the striker we bring in. So then you have to sit down and analyze how he works with the current squad we have. He will get the best out of Timo Werner playing as a second striker to Lukaku. So you have to understand Timo plays off a main number 9. He is not a main number 9. He has never been a main number 9. That's why his numbers at Leipzig were always better than the German national team, because he had nobody to play off of. Second point about making the money back. If you're winning trophies, getting into the Champions League, getting deep into Champions League, winning the Champions League, you will make your money back on Lukaku because you get prize money, and you can directly tie that with that signing. So it's a misnomer to say you can't get your money back out of that signing. You absolutely can get. Yeah, absolutely. Haaland is staying at Dortmund. It's done.
I'm finished.
Go ahead.
Do you pass on?
Wait. Let me finish.
Wait.
It's quick.
I want to say this. Yeah. What's it called? The thing about Oscar, first of all, Lukaku getting the best out of Werner, I don't believe in that, man. If you look at how Lukaku has played at Inter Milan for the last 2 years, he's played a second striker in Martinez. Werner plays nothing like Martinez, man. First of all, Pulisic was much more of a target, man. Way more of a target, man. If he's back to goal, man, he didn't score goals like that, man. Pulisic, if you look at their goal outputs, Lukaku was way more attacking towards goal. He's way more running in behind than Pulisic was. If you look at their goal outputs are like Pulisic and Muscular have won at like 10, 15 goals. Pulisic had like 54 goals. Lukaku plays with Martinez, who comes in deep and links at the play, and also is way more better than Werner. Why would Lukaku scored come in deep and let Werner play off? I don't understand. How would that work?
Can I say now?
Kazi, your connection.
Kazi. Try drop out and drop back in because you're.
Can I say this? Yeah, 2 points. The fact that if you all had the choice out of Haaland, Kane, and Lukaku's third choice. That's the first thing.
I agree.
Second thing is, all right, yeah, he doesn't have resale value. All right, fair enough. Just that, yeah, we win titles, blah, blah. If we go win the Champions League, all right, every one of those strikers will want to come to Chelsea even more. On top of that, just like last season in the transfer window, we didn't need to buy Havertz, really. Okay, but you don't pass on Havertz. You don't pass on a player like Havertz because Havertz has got the potential and the ceiling to be a Ballon d'Or. All right, he's an unbelievable player. No, hold on. So with Haaland, yes, he does. With Haaland, it's the same situation. Kane is a finished article. Lukaku potentially is a finished article. All right, they both got their pros and cons, but out of Lukaku and Kane, I'm taking Kane because he's the better striker.
Me too. If I want to win an EP, listen.
Haaland,
if I want
Haaland for me, you pay the money you get the baller, all right, and Tuchel will get Haaland
Lewis.
with Werner. For me, will work better.
Lewis, can you hear me? Lewis, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it fine now? Is it fine now?
It's
Kind
better.
of.
Bro,
You're
what
dropping
the hell is
packets,
this,
brother.
man?
Yeah.
Is it cool?
Are you on Wi-Fi or are you on Ethernet?
Bro, I'm on Wi-Fi, man. I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Kazzy's in
This never
McDonald's,
happens,
man.
man.
Big up Artem as
Bro.
well, saying Haaland saying that Dortmund, Lukaku most realistic option.
That's
They're not
like-
getting rid of both Haaland and Sancho in the same summer. That's a fact.
First of all,
United ain't
people
gonna
have
spend money.
people have got Werner
like
so
that.
wrong, man, and
Second
Lukaku so
man,
wrong. Lukaku does not play nothing. People think he's a holding type of guy who needs to play the last place people to play with him, man.
But
I
I've
disagree.
made those 3 points, and I want you guys to all answer it because
I'm
I
Wi-Fi,
genuinely
man,
feel
honestly.
that we are settling for sort of like second best, and we shouldn't be settling for second best as a
Okay,
we
you're
are.
Listen,
I'll say
can I make a point on it? Can I if
Go
you
on,
allow me?
Kaiser.
I think if we get Kane, if we are looking to win EPL next season, then we get Kane. But if we are looking to build our team for the future, then we should sign Haaland. That's my option. And third option, yes, I rate Lukaku. I would love to have Lukaku, but he's not my first option either. And I totally agree with Jester that Werner should stay in the team, and he's not a proper number 9. In Leipzig, he had option of Pulisic, and that is absolute correct. And I think Werner at this moment, we signed him as a striker, but I think people are very less educated. He is not a proper striker. He wants
He is on the last man, last striker. Jamie Vardy.
Yeah. And I've seen Italian league, and I've seen Lukaku speaking up. He says his dream move is to go to Madrid. He doesn't fancy coming back to England.
That's a
Now
another point on Werner. Yeah, another point on Werner.
Chelsea.
He done pretty well last night as the central striker, and he done pretty well against what was it, Real Madrid. So
No, he didn't, man. No, he didn't.
Look, he got robbed of a penalty. Let's have it right. Like last night, he got robbed of a penalty, and he got another penalty. Hold on, he got robbed of a penalty, and he got a penalty. So
yeah,
he could have 2 penalties.
Yeah, but he didn't have a good performance. He didn't have those very good at centre forward.
He was our best player in the first half with Mount. They were the best players in the first half.
No, he was not, man.
Johnny,
Yeah,
I
they
would,
were.
Not.
Hey, Johnny, you don't have to mention Mount anymore because we know it's a given that Mount was the best player for you all the time. So that you don't even have to mention that anymore because when you say
it's not even that. No, I'm not even saying he was man of the match yesterday. I'm going to be honest, but what I'm going to say, what I'm going to say,
Brexit
is,
guy, man. Honestly,
listen, Werner was fantastic in the first half. He didn't give the ball away cheap. He held the ball. He was running into the pockets.
When he's offside? Yeah.
All right,
That first goal wasn't his fault either.
But without Werner, we wasn't creating. We created loads of chances yesterday. That was one of the best. Hold on, guys. That was one of the best performances I've seen us play for a long time. In a high pressure game. In a high pressure game. All right. Where everything's everything's on the cards. You know, Champions League football is the main priority. Right, and I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it on the record. My vibes are back. I said I had a feeling. You can go back on stream and listen to me. I had a feeling Tuchel's not going to take any nonsense. He didn't take any nonsense last night, and he definitely said it in his post. He said it in his post interview. Yeah, that he's not taking any nonsense. I think he's going to go. He's going to go on three on the bounce now. He's got 1 under his belt. He'll get the other 2.
The thing is, can I just say this real quick, by the way? What's called this comment right here, man. Johnny, you call what's called CR7, a tapping merchant where you rate Werner, bro. Honestly, man, disgraceful, man.
I said who?
You said CR7, the goat is a tapping merchant, but you somehow rate Timo.
No, I didn't say he was a tapping merchant. I said he was a penalty merchant. That's what I said. He's Penaldo.
It's the same shit, man. It's the same shit, man.
No, that's not tapping. That's penalties. Tappings is a tapping. Look, that debate. What I was saying to you as a striker, R9 is the GOAT, not CR7. R9's the GOAT.
Let's not go to
that. I was saying.
Can I say one last point on the whole Lukaku thing?
Yeah.
I've got more
Just-
say as we wait today as well.
just based on like sort of what Jester was saying about Lukaku helps us bring the money back in and stuff because he wins trophies and all that stuff. I agree, but then I could also say the same thing for any other striker like a Haaland or a Kane, because if they win trophies, they bring money in, but then we get the sale value of Haaland if we want to sell him on. And second of all, I feel like when it comes to the way we play football, over the past couple of years, we've built such good technical footballers that pass the ball really, really well. And that's why Werner kind of sometimes look out of place in this team, because his first touch ain't up to scratch. He's not a possession footballer. We're gone from the days of Mourinho and Conte, where it was bulldozing and defending and that. We're now a really good playing team. So I feel like we need a striker that can adapt into that, not necessarily just be a big man up top. So that's why I lean more towards Haaland. But anyway.
Yeah, but I
We've been like that, Oscar. We've been like that since Sarri days, like playing with the ball and stuff. Like it's kind of like
and I feel like Sarri,
even Lampard.
Sorry, I feel like Sarri's squad
Johnny.
really helped us with the technical squad playing possession football.
Yo,
Johnny, to your points a little earlier, I think I agree with you if all things are on a level playing field. Like if everybody's an open option, like we could just go buy whoever. There's nothing holding us back. Yeah, obviously I think Haaland is definitely the guy. I'm just looking at it like there's Dortmund. They have no reason to sell him. They're just not going to, especially because they have Champions League football. Harry Kane, yes, the second option for sure. Tottenham. Not selling him to Chelsea for sure, but probably not selling him in general this summer. So I think we have to look at who's there. Is a guy who's consistent in the league, who has been in the league before. Yeah, had a bad year under Josie at United, but Lukaku gives us a really great target man and a guy who can play with two strikers up top.
On that logic with Haaland, like that he's got Champions League football. Well, so does Sancho. The reason Sancho didn't go was because Man United didn't want to pay the 100 million. If United paid the 100 million, Sancho would have gone. I think the bottom line is if money talks, if money's on the table, if Chelsea are prepared to pay 140 million for Haaland, Dortmund are gonna have to sit down.
They will sell him. They will sell him.
But Dortmund already came out and said that they're okay with letting Sancho go this summer. They had an agreement with him that after last summer they would entertain offers for him this summer if the right price comes in. So I think he for sure goes this summer, Sancho. I don't think there's any question about that. But with Erling Haaland, I just don't see them needing to, having to, wanting to sell him this summer. I mean, 150 is a big number, and I know his option comes up for the 70 million next summer, but there'll be a bidding war. That number is going to go way up. It'll be more than 70.
So would you wait?
One sec, Johnny. Hold on. I was just going to read the super chat. Ace Reddy says 6 goals in 34, 2 goals in his last 26. Not good enough. No more excuses. If we are not top 4, we would ask for his head. Here's the thing. That's why I say it's not stats. It's 50% stats, 50% eye test, and you can see what else Timo Werner offers around the pitch, regardless of goals. I get it in terms of output. Yeah, it's a bit shit in terms of finishing. I get it. But his overall play is levels clear. We've said this on numerous streams, bro. But I appreciate the donation regardless. Johnny, what were you saying, man?
So I was saying, like in the summer, right? Havertz, 80 million is a lot of money. Yeah, it's the most we've spent on a player, and he's 21. Yeah, with potential, high ceiling, and all that. We've spent that money, okay, and we took advantage of the market because every other club just didn't have the money because of COVID, right? Now you've still got these clubs struggling financially. Now, if you give all these clubs another year to get their books right, and Haaland's value goes down, all right, to 70 million, which is still a lot of money anyway. Yeah, plus his wages and agent fees are going to be higher with Viola, clear as day.
I don't want to do it for
Viola. You're going to be playing near that money anyway. But if you're the only club that's got near what they want, and they know next year they're not even going to get close to that because his value goes down to 70 million. And let's have it right. People are not really going to go. It's not going to be like the olden days, bidding wars and this and that. You're not going to have that. Like the Real Madrid, Barca, or Bayern Munich potentially, they haven't got like the muscle that we've got, or that City's got. So, because they all wanted the Super League, right? So my view is, if you go in, I'm not saying we should pay 150 million, but I think with Marina, who we know is a good negotiator, if we went in for Haaland and we did win the Champions League and we go in, right, that it's a kind of like it's a win-win situation for me, because you could put down 120 million. That's still way more than what they're going to get next
But
year.
they won't accept that.
You'd have to send Tammy the other way too, I think, because they're going to need a striker.
We would though. That's like, I mean, I think it would suit Tammy to go.
For me, I don't know.
I think Wayne's hand's about to fall off.
No, man, hold on there. Sorry, but as I said, Wayne is not a man with bulldoze like we, so Wayne have up him finger like he's in a class. So let him talk. Because we have a stronger voice to jump in. So let him through.
So because I'm listening to you guys, and like I said, I know that it's definitely not going to be anyone but Lukaku, and I know why already. And the reason is they've already made an agreement with Borussia Dortmund with Haaland. He wants to go to Bayern Munich to replace Lewandowski, and that deal is going to be placed in for next season. So that deal is not going to go through, and he's not leaving Borussia Dortmund for another year. Sancho is really going to be going to Man United. That deal's going to be near enough sealed and signed in the summer, because they've made that deal already. And Harry Kane, we're never going to do a deal with Harry Kane because the board has already accepted that Levy is a devil and he will never get a deal with him. So the only option we have got is Lukaku. Yeah. The only option we have got in deal for Lukaku, because we're not going to be spending loads of money, because we're putting Emerson and Alonso supposed to be in the deal for them.
For Lukaku?
Yeah.
Emerson and Max Alonso for Lukaku.
So that deal, like I said, is 95% sealed. It's just doing the paperwork and it's done.
Well,
so we just got to accept that Lukaku's coming to Chelsea and he's going to try and finish the job.
What's your vibe with it, Wayne? Do you want Lukaku like out of everyone?
Yeah, because he's got Premiership experience. He's got things that we can use for our advantage, because he's getting better with his link-up play. He's got a strength in the air, what we need anyway. And let's be honest, he can bully defenders. And that's something we desperately need. We haven't got a bullier in our squad in that front. And he's capable of doing that.
Can I ask a question? What's it called? Are we connected to anyone else like midfielders or centre backs? Like the Varane is true. Varane. Yeah, because I'm hearing a lot of rumours about Varane as well.
I think Varane's going to United, or he's staying at Real Madrid.
I've heard Chelsea are really strongly looking at Rafael Varane now.
Yeah, me as well. I think because apparently they're looking at Kunde. When Varane never signed the contract, they went straight to Varane now. And I prefer Varane, man. Saying, I think he suits the Premier League better. Tall, good in the air, and fast. And people say that he's a pace merchant. Disgraceful, by the way.
I think our defensive issues actually stem from our midfield, not from our center backs. Our midfield has put our center backs in such bad positions when we played a back four under Frank. They got the blame because they're the last people, but the space that was there in the middle of the pitch, because we don't have a proper holding mid.
Yes,
is why when Tuchel came in, I've said this in multiple streams, we went to a back three, not only because it gives us the stability in the back, but we don't have a holding midfielder at all, period. Conte is not a holding mid.
Yeah, fact.
Kovacic is not a holding mid. Jorginho cannot be a solo holding mid in the Premier League. He does not have the physicality or the pace to do that.
Gilmore's got the pace. Maybe physicality he'll improve on, but he's got the pace.
You never put a 19-year-old.
Can I say something? What about when he let Jorginho be the lone DM and we were solid at the back as well? Before Lampard, it was solid. and it
No, it
had the same midfielders. Yes, it was.
He wasn't a DM though. He was a regista on the
Yeah.
Sarri.
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
had,
I know. But
Kovacic and Kante either side of him, so it was
yeah,
a more
that's what I
solid
mean. Yeah,
midfield.
Do you remember
but it had the same
us getting
midfield. That's what I'm
smoked
saying.
under
Bro,
Sarri
There's
when
the
we were
same
playing
shape,
bad?
but
We
it
got
was different.
Our midfield is actually really good. We just need one more addition to it.
But listen to what Justice is saying. Like, we went to
Yeah.
Wembley, played Tottenham and got beat 3-0. We was conceded 6 at Man City. There were times where we lost games and we fell apart, even in that sorry system. So,
But
I think
don't
he's
you
right.
know you said we fell apart? Isn't that down to mentality as well?
No, man.
No,
It was
it
the
comes
midfield,
down
man.
to
It was the midfield, man. The way we got
Because we
overrun in
did
the
keep a lot
midfield.
of clean sheets too. We did keep
Nah,
a lot of clean
we
sheets.
kept a lot of clean sheets, yeah, because we kept possession. But when it came to being actually attacked here with actual force, you could see the way I scored the midfielder go overrun at times. We need someone to screen the defense, a holding midfielder to screen the defense. That's what we need.
I'm not gonna disagree because we do need a holding midfield. But let me tell you, I used to play semi-pro football in Jamaica, and you see when you have a team and you're not scoring, it put more pressure on the defense. So when we were with Sarri, we had the possession, but we weren't scoring a lot of goals. So that gave put a lot of pressure on our defense because when we don't score, our defense have more work to do. So when we score, it kills the game off. So the opponent is not saying that they can't score, but they're dimmed. So if we are leading a team 3 goals up, if we're scoring chances, their morale in the game is like, oh shit, we're getting demolished by Chelsea. But when you leave the game 0-0, when we were under Sarri, we were in some 0-0 games for quite some time, and we lost 1-0 until we lost 2-0 because we start dropping heads because we're not scoring. But no, with Tuchel doesn't want to play 3 at the back. He's just using it for this season. Next season, he's gonna go back to a back 4, and he's gonna definitely need a DM. And in my opinion, about the whole Haaland and the Lukaku and the Kane, I would 100% take Haaland based on his sheet, what we know, what he has been doing and what he's capable of. But we are not going to get Haaland, so we have to stop dreaming. You get what I'm saying? Hurricane, just as what everyone in the panel knows this, and even in the comments, Hurricane is not coming to Chelsea. 1, Daniel Levy is not doing a deal with Chelsea. 2, Hurricane is loyal to Tottenham and the rivalry. He's not coming. This is not Chelsea Arsenal. Tottenham is some next level. He ain't coming to Chelsea. Maybe there's a slim chance he will, but is he ready to take that backlash from the Tottenham fans? We don't know. Number 3, Lukaku. I would take Lukaku back because that man is born blue.
Fact,
he
man.
wants to be a Chelsea player. He didn't want to leave the club. And when we wanted to, he didn't want to leave Chelsea. He was forced out by Mourinho because he missed a fucking penalty against Bayern.
It was Raiola was going to Mourinho having an argument, man. Them two got into disagreements.
No, the Super Cup. Mourinho get rid of Lukaku.
Oh yeah, the Super Cup. Yeah, the Super Cup. Yeah, okay, that one.
Because he missed a penalty in the Super Cup, and him and Mourinho have a disagreement. Antonio Conte didn't want Morata. He wanted Lukaku, but Mourinho was not didn't want to spend 80 million to bring back Lukaku, which she sold for 40 or something like that. So we didn't get him. So Lukaku, for me, he has the physicality, he has everything. Right now, he's a better player than he was when he was at Manchester United. So
facts.
I would definitely go with Lukaku, and I would still play Werner as a left wing or whatever he plays at Chelsea, and Mason Mount at the right wing. I mean, people love Pulisic, but Pulisic is only good in every 4 or 5 games. We need someone who is always good. And the only reason I'm saying Werner is because it's his first season. If next season comes and he's bullshit, then we have to replace him as well.
Can I ask this to Vitmus and Wayne, because you're both on the subject, yeah? If we go and win the Champions League, do you think that will change the dynamic?
When?
Well,
No.
it's a
in the
club
sense that
thing,
we're going to get a lot of money, and obviously we've got the clout of winning the Champions League.
Nah, man, he ain't come to us, man. That guy's going to Bayern Munich next season.
I'm asking, hold on, Kazi. I want to hear what Wayne and things said.
Oh yeah, Wayne. Yeah, we are. No, that's what I was saying. Yeah, Wayne, we are doing a watch along Burnley v Liverpool watch along is running on the channel. Though we're bringing another op watch stream. Let's go. Yeah. No, by the way, also, anyone wants to join in, let me know.
I won't go.
I'm
but Johnny, respect. But no, it's not going to change a thing. The deal was literally done, like I said. Even if we get through the winner of Champions League final, the deal ain't. No other deal's going to be made. You've got to accept there's deals been done the way before we get into the Champions League final. So, yeah, I know we're dreaming Kane and Haaland. It'd be the ultimate dream, one of those strikers. But Lukaku ain't a bad set for me. A bad third choice. I think he still do a good job for us. I still think he'll do a 20+ goal in the season in the Premier League. And I think we're quite fortunate that we've got the option. We can find him and literally bring him in.
Well, we have to get a Lukaku shirt then, innit? We have to get a Lukaku shirt, man.
Respect everyone. Everyone, subscribe to everyone on the socials and join everyone on the YouTube channels. And please just smash that like button and subscribe to my boy Lewis. 100%. And peace out, everyone.
Johnny. Oh, my God. Go ahead, miss.
Yo.
Oh, sorry, Kazi, but what I wanted to say, just because Johnny wanted to hear what I had to say on it too, but, bro, come on, we would definitely take Haaland if we had the opportunity, bro. Come on, this man score goals for fun, Virgin. You get me?
54% conversion rate, man.
I would definitely want Haaland, but realistically, bro, it doesn't look like we're gonna get Haaland, bro. You get me? It's a Lukaku, bro. Lukaku. Hey, you say the man, bro, Lukaku had the job.
I've said already, I prefer Lukaku as an option. But we'll keep going back and forth if I bring that up again suddenly.
I love Lukaku, bro. Like I actually become a fan of this.
You know about? Can I say something about Lukaku? What he bring to Chelsea anyway? Like, so one thing I noticed he can bring for Chelsea is, when Reece James crosses the ball now, I think how he crosses to Tammy Abraham, he always drops down to the ground or something. Lukaku won't be doing that. He'll literally be putting headers towards the goalkeeper and stuff. So I'd be looking forward to that. Yeah, I'd just be looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, I find so interesting about this is because I understand what everyone's saying about Lukaku, and I think he would be great for Chelsea. He's probably going to succeed at Chelsea if he comes because he's a top striker. But like last season, when we signed Havertz, I heard so many people talking about he's a generational talent, and I don't like to use that word because I don't really think it makes sense for Havertz yet until he realizes it. Like I don't recognize him as a generational talent yet. But the one generational talent I do recognize alongside Kylian Mbappe is Erling flipping Haaland. He get him at all costs, in my opinion. At all costs, get the kid.
Wait, can I ask a question? I want to ask a question before we scored. Famous answer, Johnny. What formation do you guys think we're gonna switch to? Because for me, if we're gonna go back to back four, we're gonna need a holding defense midfielder. I think it's clear we're going to back four next season. I think it's clear if we're gonna get a centre back, there's a reason why we're going back to back four. So. Is it going to be? Apparently, it's going to be a 4-2-4. I don't want to see that. Or maybe it's going to be like a 4-4-2, 4-2-2-2. Do you think it's going to be that?
Yo, it'll be 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1.
You could do a 4-2-3-1. You could do a 4-2-2-2. It's depending on if you want strength down the middle, if you want strength on the wings. Tuchel doesn't just stay with one formation usually. He matches up with the team. So if the team likes to play down the middle, you can play a 4-2-2-2 because it's strong down the middle. If they like to play via the wings, then you want to have wingers to help negate some of that. So you have to have players who can play multiple roles in a singular position.
Exactly, and that is why Mason Mount is so good. Because
that's why I think we're going to play a 4-2-2.
It's true though.
I agree with you. You need a versatile player. He can play as a number 6.
And Havertz is kind of versatile too because he can play false 9. He could potentially play the cam number 10 role. Pulisic can. Well, I don't think he can play wing back as such, but I mean he's played with under Tuchel as wing back.
He's terrible driving.
well, Doyle definitely can play wing back for sure. But obviously we know he's more potent up front. So we've got versatility, and I think Lukaku just fits that shithousery up front, doesn't he?
All right.
Really?
Let me just pop something quick. Like a starting 11 for me for next season with who we have at the moment, not who we might get in the summer, but who we have. Like obviously in goal, Mendy. The back four is gonna be between Rudiger and Thiago Silva. But Rudiger / Christensen or whosoever, but definitely Rudiger, Thiago Silva the preferred choice. Left back Chilwell, right back Aspi / James or James / Aspi, it doesn't matter.
I think it'll be James.
No, we don't know. It depends on what Tuchel choose to go with. As you see, he put Reece James at centre back against Leicester. So as what Jester says, this man matches the team. So it depends on who we play. Then it would be an Aspi game or a Reece James game. It doesn't matter. So in midfield, I mean, I won't say Kante, Kovacic or Kante, Jorginho. I would definitely want a CDM. Maybe that guy from West Ham.
Declan Rice, bro.
No, with Declan Rice, bro.
I big up Rex saying Adrian Rudiger. Big up Adrian Rudiger. Adrian Rudiger for what? Are we talking about for... You're talking about the Kai Havertz deal, or for what? Let me know.
Yeah,
man.
he's an agent. Yeah, he's an agent.
Artem as well saying, going back to Chester's point, CDM is a way bigger need than the centre back. Jorginho reads the game good defensively, but doesn't have the athleticism to be set to CDM. Our centre backs are good enough. I agree with that too. I don't want to see us get rid of a midfielder either. I think we need to add to it. I think we're missing a tall destroyer DM. I've been saying this for months. That's the last profile of midfielder that we're lacking in our squad.
But I like a midfielder because he's great, man.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you on that as well. We do need more players that are willing to shoot from range or have a direct threat from range as well. But I also feel like the players that we have should have the quality to do that themselves. Maybe not the centre mids, but the players further forward, like our cams, our inside forwards, our strikers, they should be able to have that in their game too. So I wouldn't say we need to go out for two different midfielders. I'd go Destroyer first, but I'm waiting for maybe a Mason Mount, because him or Kai Havertz are the ones I think are the most likely to be more of a direct threat from range. So I need them to become more comfortable in their own game first. Go on, Jesters.
Real quick, Romano just retweeted somebody. It says Manchester City want Harry Kane and plan talks with Tottenham. I guess it's from The Guardian.
Yeah, they're gonna. I've said it. That Man United are gonna get Kane. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
no, it's City.
I know.
City.
I think Kane is a more United player.
Yeah, Man City.
Oh, City. I thought you said United. I thought United were going to definitely get him.
All I want for Chelsea is get a big strike. That's about it. It doesn't matter who end of the day does it.
We have to take this Champions League away from City, man. We have to do it, man. There's no way they get them getting Kane and win the Champions League. Fuck that. I'm not having it.
No, if we win the Champions League, we can definitely try prize what's his name? Haaland from Dortmund.
Nah, man.
It's not even about that. I just want to take away their like Harry Kane can go to City knowing that they've never won the Champions League and we've won 2 Champions Leagues. We're the bigger club, man. That's what I want. We got the minerals. They ain't got the minerals yet. I want to take those from them. I don't want City to win that Champions League. I really don't. I want us. We've got to win it, man. We have to.
Let me make a final point, and I'm gonna jump off because I have to get ready for work.
No worries, bro.
Josh will know this because I believe you're American, correct?
Yeah.
So, in the NFL, there's a what's called wild card week in the for the playoffs, and it's usually the teams that don't finish as high, they play each other, and the teams that finish higher in the division, they get a week off. Well, there is a phenomenon that happens sometimes that the team that takes the week off plays the team that's played the wild card game, and the wild card team blows them out of the water because they had to play the week before. They're playing meaningful games, and somebody's had a week off to relax, and they just can't get into the game. If City is going to down tools, they just got beat by Brighton. If they down tools on the weekend again and think they can just automatically flip a switch and turn it back on, they're going to be wrong, because we have to win to ensure top 4 on Saturday or Sunday, excuse me. So that game's going to mean more. That means we're going to put more into it, which means we're going to have the momentum rolling into the Champions League final.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with
And
that.
that's going to be about 6 weeks off for KDB too, because they're resting him. So he's he's in almost like
no match sharpness. No match sharpness.
Yeah, he's almost going to have been on an injury for 6 weeks. Who?
So I'm out. Up to Chelsea. We'll see y'all again. Great
Chelsea.
All right, Justin.
Take care, my G. Love.
Also, to add to that, like, not only are City like not playing their best team, they're not playing well. Like I mentioned this yesterday, like they lost against Brighton, they played poorly against Newcastle, so the rhythm is just all off for them. I think when Chelsea play Aston Villa, what we could see is the Champions League final team. Because remember when we played Real Madrid, before that game, we played West Ham. We played the exact same team before Real Madrid. Tuchel might go, I'm going my strongest foot forward. We're going to get some match sharpness, get some reps of playing together.
Chemistry. Confidence, chemistry.
Yes, Oscar, they played a strong team yesterday. The only person that probably wouldn't normally start for them in that team yesterday was Jesus. They probably would play KDB as a false 9, but Foden started, Mahrez started, Stone started, Diaz started, Zinchenko started, Cancelo started. They lost. And they lost. Yeah, and Cancelo got a red card. So they didn't play a weak team. They just didn't play De Bruyne. That's basically the only guy who probably will start in the false 9 for them.
The momentum's not there, and because of us, we're still competing at a high level. You know, every game right now means something for us. With City, they won the league last week, a week ago, or 2 weeks ago. So it's like because they're not playing for anything. It does take your intensity out of your game. I'm not saying that Pep's setting them up to not be intense and bring it, but I think they're probably just going to be more concerned about getting injured or whatever. You know what I mean?
That guy's the final. I think 5 million.
Big up.
Pep's smoking cigars, singing Wonderwall right now. That's all.
Yeah. When I saw that, it wound me up. Actually, I get it. Like you've won the league and all that, and you're all coaching and everyone's enjoying it. Yeah, fair play, but don't take us lightly, because Tuchel ain't having no nonsense right now. He looks pissed and ready to win it all and get over the line. And boy, if he wins us Champions League, man, the guy is a legend. He's elite if he wins Champions League. He's elite. Yeah, how's your blood pressure, bro? You all right last night?
Nah, do you know what it is? It was a fuckery, man. How we scoring? Disallowed. Scoring? Disallowed. I'm thinking,
bro,
fuck, man.
Do you know how annoying that first half was? I nearly broke something after the second offside.
But how's that not a pen, man? Well, my team, bro.
Yeah, do you know what it is? It's just what's it? It's just decisions always go against us. But big up the team, man. Big up Rudiger. Big up Mason Mount. Big up everyone, to be honest, man.
Timo.
And Werner.
Yes, there we go.
They're all class.
But you know what it is? I feel like with Pulisic, he has to play on the left. Just putting him on the right, it just doesn't help him. You got to play him on the left-hand side, man. He's more effective.
That's a person I wouldn't have that from Jamie.
No. I've been waiting impatiently for 1 hour.
I want to answer this comment. Charity FC. I never said that if Tuchel doesn't win the Champions League, I want him sacked. No way, man. He deserves to have a whole new year. What I'm saying is, I'm not going to put him in the elite bracket just yet. That's what I was saying.
Apparently, in January.
Hold on a sec. I'm filing a lawsuit. First and foremost, just a quick announcer lawsuit. Yeah, I hereby to be present here at 1600 hours BST for all Chelsea fans filing a lawsuit to UEFA for overpricing ticket prices for the upcoming event Champions League final, which will take place on the Baku Day 2019.
Yeah, I can't lie. Any man want to help fund me going to Lisbon? Be much appreciated, please, because UEFA are trying to fuck us up the arse again. You see Seferin saying, what was Seferin's quote? Nah, because I put it on my fucking timeline. Here it is. Seferin saying, I've said on many occasions that fans are the heart of football and we need to do more to engage them as a legitimate stakeholder. They have much to contribute and should give them a voice on important, relevant matters. Man said that 6 days ago, and now he's trying to make us pay 500 quid for a Champions League final ticket in Lisbon. You dickhead. I can't be asked for this. You see why the Super League came out and I laughed at them? Because they got donkeyed right in front of their own eyes. Dickheads.
So did you hear that City are paying, the owners are paying for all the fans to go?
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't know if they're paying everything, but Chelsea aren't. It's subsidised travel for Chelsea. It's only 200 quid. Well, I say only 200 quid. It's 200 quid.
All right, boys. I'll catch you guys later.
You think it's because their first final?
Bullshit, man.
Nice one.
I just want to go to a European final. Is that too hard?
Yeah.
You man fucked us over with Baku 2 years ago, and now you're doing it again. Can't be arsed, man.
That's not including the travel package as well. The travel package was going to cost 200 quid. Plus, you have to do PCR test. How much is that, the PCR test? Then you got.
Are you going?
How can I go? I need a visa.
Oh, that's a shame.
You
can't even. Well, you can't even do a day trip or nothing.
No, nothing.
I was gonna say because Ben's thinking like if he gets a ticket, he's gonna just drive there. So I was gonna say if you're on it, like jump on, innit? I know a whole ride from fucking London to Porto.
The border a bit mad.
No, do you know what happened last time I went to European away days? That was Slavia Prague. That was okay though. The thing is, if you're gonna do like a price for a visa, it's like how many days for the Champions League final? So 10 days.
Next week,
not gonna be good enough anyway. So if you're gonna do like I don't know, man,
how long is it gonna take to drive?
Tell Timo Werner to get you through, man. You're his fucking attorney.
I should do, man, but shit happens, innit? But
and this is what we discussed the whole year of picking up our own players. Johnny, get Mount to help you out as well.
Yeah, Johnny.
The way you flown the Mount flag out, he owes you for this. Christensen, if you're watching,
your boy on the team.
Yo,
come on, AC, bail me out, man. All these nonsense are picking you up. Bail me out, man. Come on,
man.
We'll drop the whole propaganda wave.
Johnny, I give it to you though. Johnny, I give it to you though. Your boy didn't sting yesterday, you know. He done his thing. He should have scored though. He should have scored.
He almost did. Schmeichel's been fantastic, man.
Like, he hit too straight that shot. He should have put it like left or right. Then he would have scored.
He went for power, innit?
It was too. He needs to relax. Don't rush. Just
bro, the FA Cup, my FA Cup final ticket cost 35 quid. So the FA definitely would.
This is why.
Like, there's a big difference. The cheapest Champions League final ticket is 50 quid.
60 quid.
Is that it? That's all it is.
50 bro, let me tell you the category. No, it's not even 50. Wheelchairs in category 4 is 6 quid for the ticket. Category 3 is £154. Category 2 is £386. Category 1 is £515. It's bullshit, man. One sec, there we go. Fatta's got up here and everything. Scroll down, there you go. Bullshit. And of course, don't forget the £2 administration fee that Chelsea put up last season.
£500.
And don't forget, that's not included the traveling package as well.
Johnny, you seen the prices, bro?
The prices are ridiculous.
That's rent money.
And what they said? No. This is a bullshit as well. They said they subsidised travel for us. And then they're saying it's £199 for the final ticket. But my mate's already sent me other flight prices for returns and it's cheaper.
199.
So, who's lying?
Yo, man, may I push out, big up on yourself, you see me?
Alright, bless, bro. Vip, great
man.
to see you on, man.
Care, man.
Yeah,
it's been way too long, my G.
I'm there again, man. I'm back.
Love to see it. Bro, let me know whenever you want to hop on, man. You already know it's open.
Yeah, all right. You know the thing, man. You know the thing.
You have to look at this statement. UEFA has advised also.
Okay. Nah, they still wouldn't have done that. And UEFA would have put those prices up at that. It wouldn't have been the FA in that case. And to be honest, though, if it was in London, if it was in England, I probably would still back those prices regardless. That would be fine by me. I'd go up to
100%.
category 2 at that point.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
So sorry,
I said take a train. Eurostar ain't open, is it?
You have to take a Eurostar to Paris first, and then you can take a PGV to Barcelona.
I'll drive.
Then I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it?
I'll do it.
I'll jump in Johnny's car, man.
Hey, Johnny, if you're driving, let's do it.
Actually, no. Mercedes, bro. We talk about Mount the whole journey.
Mate, I swear I would, man.
Yeah, you're gonna look at least like 700 quid for a trip like this, though. But,
watch it on the TV, man. I can't, bro. Imagine you lose that, and I'm watching it. Are you mad,
mate? If this
final
is in Istanbul, yeah, it's gonna be easy for most of us, really, like, in terms of how getting there.
It's in Turkey.
Yeah, if it's in Turkey, but
no, it's in Portugal, innit? They changed, didn't it?
If it's in Wembley, man, it's much, it's gonna be
easier, innit? Just around the corner. Man.
It's easier for me and Lewis. Lewis especially like got some loyalty points, but it is what it is, isn't it? But,
wait, father, where'd you live?
I live far away, man. But do you know what? Yeah, I've been thinking about that Champions League final trip. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you're gonna do like a, why not Ryanair tickets though? Ryanair.
Well, that's
so I don't even know, fam.
There's 200. 200 isn't deep for a Champions League final, and then you take flights into account, then you take a potential hotel into account, and suddenly it is that deep. That's the thing. If it's just a ticket and no travel, then it's not really that deep. I hear what you're saying. No,
200 deep, man.
What is that? 200 just for the ticket, Lou?
For a ticket.
Just for the ticket.
If it was in Wembley, then yeah, 200. But like the fact you got to go to Portugal and sort out travel arrangements and accommodation.
This is why they're bastards for moving it to fucking Porto instead of keeping it in the UK.
Mad.
They want to chuck the global fans in it. They want to chuck the global fans.
Watch on the TV, man. Watch TV for free, man. Hey, but
to be fair,
I get that. I just want to go to a Champions League final. I ain't even
I
if I see Chelsea lift the Champions League in front of my own two eyes, I keep watching football. I don't need to go to games like that.
This is why
I'm taking my 4K camera, bruv. Take that there, man. Do you know what I mean?
This is why, Johnny. This is why the UK government have offered a Champions League.
Big up Lewis with the facts, saying moving it to Portugal is just for the money. Yeah,
benefit, man.
They moved it to Portugal just so they could get all of their shitty little sponsors in. Even though it's like half the amount of fans that they can get.
We're gonna see
it's all about the fans, is it? No, it's all about your money and your back pocket.
When the Super League was happening, I wasn't really too pissed, like, because them are pricks.
And they're trying to change the format.
Hilarious. Running around the place, panicking, trying to get everyone on their side.
But when it's racism, they keep quiet.
Exactly, bruv. All this energy when money's dropping out of your back pocket, but when it's
racism,
Ukraine and Belarus racially abusing each other, these men don't give a shit.
Word.
You know that Rangers player. You know that Rangers player. Glenn Kamara.
And you know what? Yeah, it's always the people that don't even give a shit about the teams that go, man. Like literally, you never get like the hardcore lot. Like you get all these executives that just don't give a toss, man. It's a joke.
You know, UEFA did to Glenn Kamara, who's a Rangers player. He got racially abused, and they gave him a 3-game ban, and they gave the other one like a 10-game ban or something like that. UEFA a bunch of fraudulent.
If it was me, you should be banned for indefinite. You shouldn't be playing football again.
And they're also trying to change the format of the UEFA Champions League as well, man.
Bro, they're pricks, man. Fuck them. Fuck them, man. Hey, but Sancho though, I'm a bit pissed, man.
Yo, like I was so happy when I saw the prices come out, and the more I'm looking at it, the more annoyed I am.
It's mad.
It's bullshit.
It's gonna be a TV thing still, man.
Unless I get category 4 or 3 tickets, I'm not going. And 3, I'll even have to think about because that's 150 for a ticket. It's like
same.
Nah, man,
same. You have to also think about that season ticket. You haven't renewed.
See, exactly. It's season ticket renewal month too.
Shit. Lewis, just have a spliff, drink some wine, you'll be alright, man.
I can't like. This is kind of a bit fuckery, you know.
Fucking bullshit,
I know,
man.
but separately though, I'm happy we won yesterday. I couldn't take the. Do you know how much stick I've been getting on the weekend, Sunday, Monday?
Yep.
I could not. My phone was just going off. Your team lost. I'm thinking, fam, these lot better fucking win on Tuesday because I can't take it.
Did you man see Abramovich sitting next to Seferin? That probably Abramovich told him to bump the prices up, man.
I don't know, man. I don't think Abramovich will do
honestly,
something
man. Honestly, like, why they have to wait till tomorrow today to announce it? Really,
it's a bit mad.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
That is because they know we're in good spirit because we won yesterday, innit?
even though if it's still in Wembley, yeah, they're gonna make lots of money anyway.
Yeah, but the government only care about themselves. Do you get? So I'm happy that it's not in Wembley.
And regardless, yeah, in UK, if the final takes place in UK, they're gonna have more money anyway. Regardless,
they already got the Euros, bro. They already got the Euros. Why do they need the Champions League final as well?
I think if it happened in UK,
it's because of Brexit. It's because of Brexit, bro. That's why.
Yeah, Brexit, innit?
Yeah. Even
they don't want to associate with UK, man.
Even if the final,
that's it, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny's right.
Even if the final took place in Wembley,
subsidized. Like the more I'm deep in it, what have they actually subsidized?
Well, didn't they say they'd be doing like travel packages and that?
Yeah, but is it subsidized? Because 200 quid for a return flight isn't subsidized travel. That sounds like normal prices.
Yeah, true.
I think even
so, what have they even done?
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
Same old.
Hey, John,
they wouldn't. Even if it was 60% cheaper, they still wouldn't have done it in the UK, man.
Hey, Johnny.
No, I'm not saying about doing it in the UK. It's you lot said you were gonna make cheaper prices. Is this cheaper?
No, they won't make it cheaper. They want to make as much as possible. They're thieving.
Hey, Johnny. You know what Oscar said? Generational talent. Why did you say Mason Mount? Shut me up, fam, I swear.
Well, he is, isn't he? He's going to be generational, man. Hold on,
And don't forget, not only subsidized the travel package, and then you got the PCR test, and then I don't know, man. That lots of
That's my argument.
Yeah, and then next
Lampard's generational, yeah, right. Then Mason Mount can be generational.
No, but
apparently Lampard's already better.
Johnny,
Lampard's stats in his
Johnny,
first at the age of 22.
I think we're generational. Is a difference.
They're gonna have to come up with something for sure. I don't mind if we're gonna go there for one day, then after the match gonna go back. I don't mind at all like that. As long as it cheaps, that's all. Like 199 quid for a return trip, and then you got the ticket. Including the ticket as well. That's ridiculous.
Bro, can't lie to you, man. I can't do that, man. It's a TV.
Apparently, next season, in January, there's the Africa Cup of Nations, so Mendy won't even be playing in January.
Oh my, they need to get a substitute.
So that's why you need to get a keeper. That's why they say.
Kepa needs to
get a keeper, fam. If Kepa plays in January, bro, it's key.
Well,
Kepa can play for a month, man. He can play for a month.
Senegal got get necked.
No, he can't.
No, it can't, bro. Yeah. Long shots is a different story, bro. You can do long shots for a month, bro. You can see
Mount in goal, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I'd rather have Mount in goal.
Yeah. He do a better job than Kepa.
He probably jump at the top.
Caballero, man. I don't mind Caballero,
We win the title, man. Win the title.
Well, next
that can cost us title,
Hey.
Next season.
Hey, who saw Timo Werner's dancing? That was so funny, bro.
Yeah, dance to the music.
He's in.
Hey, big up Tuchel though, because he's like, yo, nothing's done yet. We don't need to celebrate.
I told Lewis, numbers don't lie. This is why I've been keep saying start to move Werner. You can see the win rate, yeah, 82% win rate. Isn't that bad for the first half of the season for Thomas Tuchel?
Travel packages will be subsidized and priced at 199.
Goals, man. It's just about him.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I think even if the
well, technically, this is supposed to be Thomas Cook, isn't it? Though it's like the same website.
Hey, Werner,
you're saying Thomas Cook.
Hey, father, your boy handballed it and celebrated. He did a knee slide.
Shameless, man. Shameless.
Oh, look at the itinerary, man. Look at the itinerary, though. My God. Oh.
Official support. Let me have a look at this. I'll put it up on the chat.
Best player yesterday was
Yeah. Go on.
Rudiger. I think Rudiger was the best player, man.
I think even if the Champions League final took place in Wembley, it would still be behind closed doors because of the coronavirus, man. There's a new Indian variant going around.
You've seen the way, dude. You've seen the cup final on Saturday.
There's a new variant, bro. I think
I'm from India, and the Indian variant is mentioned less over here than that's in the UK.
With fans. Look at
that.
the 8,000 fans in that stadium, though. We've got a good track record.
I'm from India,
Wembley,
and the Indian variant
fans.
is mentioned less in India than it is in the UK. Like,
is it?
And we are supposed to be in a shit situation in terms of COVID.
So what's the situation? What's going on? What's going on in India, mate?
See, the state from which I am, the situation is getting a bit better. But if you look at the village area, it's still bad.
Okay.
You know, reports like open cremation,
so
hospitals
what went wrong? Why didn't your government put a lockdown in? What was the situation?
Lack of oxygen and that, man.
Bro, I don't want to speak. I don't want to speak live on YouTube about our government. It's a shit show.
No way. That's a madness, though.
Right, lads, I got to head out. Yeah, I'll chat to you later.
Let's go hold it, man.
Nice one,
yeah.
Fam. Hey, what was I gonna say?
Lewis, you wanna? I don't know about Lewis. Where's Lewis? Probably it's in the back, but yeah, man. Johnny, but you think as a hardcore fan, you're seeing these ticket prices, yeah, like
yeah.
I mean, myself, yeah, the way that it's not gonna be easy for me as well. Like back in the day, one time I went to the away days for Slavia Prague for the Europa League game, yeah. The thing that I done literally like a couple of weeks prior to the match was applying that visa, and then had to wait 2 weeks at least to process it. And then this time, yeah, with the pandemic situation, it's not going to be as easy as it looks.
Oh, it's going to be 3 times as hard.
Yeah, obviously. And if you look at the itinerary that Lewis put up earlier, like 199 quid, that's included Cat 3 or Cat 4, and then you can have the in-flights, like everything from airport to stadium, fans owned by coach and that.
Yeah, but do you have to have the vaccine and all that?
Do you have to self-isolate if you come back from Portugal?
Yeah,
you don't.
Yeah,
you got
vaccine. I don't think so. Yeah, but you have to ensure that you have to have like a negative PCR test upon your re-entry back into UK.
I ain't doing the vaccine, man.
Fuck that, bro.
No chance.
So normally, like it's gonna be early hours, so 6 hour difference between. No, it's not 6 hour difference. Fuck's sake, it's the same. There's no hour different. There's no time difference between England and Portugal. I don't know. Hey Lewis, I don't know how gonna get this, but good luck, man. Good luck to you, man.
I'll drive. That's it.
If category 4 ticket for me. If I don't get a category 4 ticket, I'm not going.
Just watch it on the television.
Yeah, I want a Cat 4 as well. That's the thing. We all do.
Yeah, for me, man.
Lots of Lewis, Johnny. You have to think about the season ticket as well, though. Is it like Lewis said? This is season ticket renewal, man. Technically,
yeah,
that's the thing.
She got another 800.
That's why 250 is the max I'm gonna spend up for a Champions League final, and that's including travel. That's why I'm only getting category 4. Because other than that, I need the season ticket first.
Mm-hmm.
That's mad. When's the game? Next week, innit?
Way more.
The game's next week, Saturday. So it's a bit tight, man.
That's why it's a bit tight. This is why like the government offered it at Wembley.
Bro, this is why
the government actually offered a final at Wembley, because we got a good track record with the fans in the Wembley Stadium. Look at the cup final. Me and Lewis, that was there in that stadium. 25,000 fans. Isn't that like what? Isn't that good though with 25,000 fans? And the UEFA said, "Oh, we want a 2,000 VIP."
So how many fans are in the Portugal final then? In the Champions League final, how many fans are allowed in?
5,800, I think, each or something.
Yeah, 5.8 for both.
Yeah, but there's neutrals as well.
Yeah,
I never get that though. I never get why.
That's what I mean. It's just
neutral. Why? Why should there be neutral people? Like, why? I don't get that.
I understand it should have been at Wembley, but Wembley booked that day. But technically, they can move it to somewhere like Tottenham Stadium in it. But
Why don't they move the Wembley game to Old Trafford and let us play in Wembley?
that's the one that.
I don't think the clubs will Old Trafford will. We think Man United are gonna let Man City or Chelsea lift their trophy in their stadium.
No, Jam. They won a 2,000 sponsors VIP. That's including the Heineken sponsors, the hotels.com sponsors,
fucking
the MasterCard sponsor, the UEFA hierarchies. They actually they won the 2,000.
They all want to eat, fam. Stupid people, man.
Bro, football is created by the poor and stolen by the rich, bro. That's what it is, man.
Now I see why Lewis have agreed to that Super League thing back 2 weeks ago.
I didn't even necessarily agree. I just thought, fuck UEFA. It's funny seeing them on the other end of it.
Yeah,
I thought it was hilarious, personally. They should have kept it going for another week or two.
Word.
Really put some pressure on these, man. But everyone just got all in their feelings about football. It's like, bro, this is bigger than football because football is broken. This is such a money-orientated sport. Everyone on either side of this are pricks. All of them are pricks.
Yeah, it's true. No one's really
so why am I going to sit here and defend UEFA to the death? I got why Chelsea were involved. But everyone just started crying because, the game's ending. The game is dying slowly anyway. It's because of this. All the Super League did was speed up the process and put UEFA on the spot. And to be honest, if the Super League stayed in for longer, UEFA would have probably been pushed to make better regulations. But again, everyone got in their feelings and started crying and bitching and moaning, and they forced the clubs to drop out and killed the Super League early. Which again is fine. Fuck the Super League too. But we could have held that on a bit longer, and we could have actually changed something in football.
And now
everyone had to get in their feelings about fucking football. I can't be asked. The sport is broken anyway. This is such a greedy sport nowadays. But people thought fucking UEFA were the good guys. When were these bastards ever the good guys?
Never.
Exactly, bro.
Never.
Someone tell them that though. Because as soon as I said anything, the Super League got announced, everyone was on my neck and saying I'm anti-football. Fuck you, bruv. You're just a fucking revisionist if you're trying to go and back UEFA just because you want to see the same old bullshit.
Bro, UEFA are
Switch to
racist
cricket.
money grabbing pricks, bro. They're racist money grabbing pricks.
Can't be arsed, man.
Bro, they're racist money grabbing pricks.
Man say UEFA are the lesser of two evils. No, they're just evil.
No, they're not, bro. That's what they want to present to you, bro.
They're the root of it. They're the root of it, man.
It's probably the fucking reason why it's such a money-orientated sport nowadays. These bastards.
Yeah, they're funny still.
Now I see why Perez.
On a lighter note, congrats to Super Frank for the Hall of Fame.
Tell Perez to make a new Champions League, bro. I'm tired of this one. Tell Perez to make a new Champions League, bro. I literally cannot be bothered.
Yeah, Lampard deserved it, to be honest, to get into the Hall of Fame, man.
Generational.
Yeah, Lampard was a great player, man.
Not
Very
deserved,
great
though. Fans being fleeced, but that was fucking.
Bro, 500
No
and what?
Gerrard,
550.
No Gerrard, though.
Yeah, bro.
515
Not
pounds.
Scholes either, it's mad.
Gerrard never won a Prem,
Yeah,
man.
no Gerrard and Scholesy, man. Wow.
Yeah,
Now
Lampard's more
what we
efficient.
saying? Lovely,
Lampard's
love
more
that.
efficient.
Stick that on the agenda. Love it.
Hello.
I'm telling you, give it a month,
Agree
yeah.
on that one
Give it a
still,
month.
Johnny.
There's gonna be another lockdown, bro. I'm telling you, give it a month, bro.
Well,
Because
lockdown.
coronavirus cases are rising right now, bro.
So that is Johnson is a waste, man. He's not a leader, bro. Man's always telling us to use our common sense.
If there's another
I
lockdown,
think-
this country's just gonna absolutely collapse, man.
Yeah, bro,
Everywhere
I'm telling you, bro.
collapse. Even
Yeah, they're
more.
talking about the Indian variant now.
Exactly,
Yeah,
bro. I'm telling you, son. It's gonna be another lockdown.
I think
and
that
then,
Yash
and then the world's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I don't know,
arsed.
man. But Johnny or maybe other people here.
The thing is, we
if
are
not-
recording more than 250,000 cases a day, yet that the full country is not in lockdown, and they are
What?
putting a lockdown over there. Yeah,
What's your government on, fam? Is he alright?
honestly, I don't have a
Are
clue.
people dying in India then? A lot.
Yeah, bro. A lot of
yes.
people.
Like over the past 10 days, we recorded 4,000 deaths on each of them.
Bro, I've seen the
A
hospital.
day. 4,000 a day.
Yes,
Bro, they
4,000
don't
a day.
have enough hospital beds. They don't even have enough hospital beds, enough
The
oxygen.
state which I live in has recorded like 1,000 deaths for the last 2 days.
That's
even
high,
though
man. That's high.
even though cases are dropping, and if you live in India, at least every minute you are something bad about COVID, and you can't, and at least you get affected by COVID directly or indirectly. You lose someone you know, or you know someone, or a friend of yours has lost someone who because of COVID. That way.
And like, is it rising still, or is this the peak?
No. It's dropped off over the last 2 days, or over the last week or something, but it's still bad.
But that's how it works. It drops and goes up again.
Meaning, let's say I live in Mumbai, so the urban areas like better healthcare systems, the cases there are dropping. But if you go to a village area, then it's bad.
Hold on. Just to answer Andrew's question, literally UEFA, like a month ago, when the Super League was announced, after the disbandment of the Super League, UEFA said it should be about the fans. That's why Andrew put up that statement.
Imagine UEFA Champions League final in Moscow, and they pay £500 for that, bro.
It should be about the fans,
but they don't give a shit.
Yeah, they never care about the fans. When do they ever care about the fans? Never in there. Never. Football's not about the fans since the flipping back in the 70s, 80s, man. Like, that was when it was about fans and, you know what I mean, everyone travelling and a culture and this and that. Now it's all just money, man. It's all business. It's all corporate. It's been like that even before Abramovich took over, man. It was going that way. Yeah, it's all corrupt. Yeah, of course it is.
I think Chelsea fans should protest, you know.
Who?
Chelsea fans about the ticket prices.
What about UEFA?
I wish, like 2 weeks, like a month ago.
We need the City and Chelsea fans to protest and not even go.
Yeah. Exactly, boycott it. You might as well boycott it.
Nah, because it's Chelsea.
I don't think people.
No, it's not like boycott it.
You know what? They don't care. They don't care about our money.
Don't go there. Just watch it.
They don't care about our money because they'll sell it to other people like neutrals. They don't care, man. They'll sell it to people that live in Portugal, man. They don't care.
Yeah,
they'll get their money. They'll get their money.
You've also got to realise, like the likes of Lewis that's been going on the way days madness, isn't it? They're paying outrageous prices for tickets.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. It's a joke, really. It's a joke. But it's always been like that, isn't it? It has always been
money
like
grabber.
Yeah. It's always like, because some of the old boys I know, they travel to when we play. Is it Kazakhstan and that? They travel all over, man. Like they're probably going to the final as well. I would imagine. They're probably like, these guys are old boys, man. They're 50s, 60s. Do you know what I mean?
Fucking hell, pensioners.
Yeah, pensioners, bruv, but they've been going for time, bruv. Like,
that makes sense.
And like literally their whole life is around it. Like, you know, in the sense of like it's very hard to travel away, you know, when it's Champions League or Europa League midweek and you got work and you got family. You know, it's hard, man. But the thing is, the clubs don't care about. They don't give a toss about it. They just do what suits them, you know, because they're going to look at it and go, well, we can still sell tickets in that country to Chelsea fans that are in that country, or game Chelsea fans in that country. So the ones that actually like go to Stamford Bridge or whatever, they don't really give a shit about them. Let's have it right.
Yeah.
Bad, isn't it?
It's the same case like Baku, though. Technically, same case.
Yeah. Who went Baku? Did you go, Father?
Of course not. It's not in a million miles.
I was gonna go until I realised it was Baku, and it was gonna cost $1,000 to get over there.
Some people, you know, when they went Baku.
Fucking retards at UEFA, man. How do you, it's a European final, and the final is closer to India than it is to Western Europe. I would give a fucking point.
There were more fans from India than there were from London.
Went, man.
Wow.
The ones I was
You see my point, and I'm
man.
not even saying anything about the fact that it's near to India. It's a European competition.
Exactly.
It should be closer to European fans.
And also, it's in Asia. Baku is in Asia. It's not even in Europe.
They just saw a
the Eurasia continent.
It's all marketing, bro. They hit that.
Bro, UEFA marketing, you know. UEFA marketing, bro.
They need to get exterminated, man.
Yeah,
and also, even if Baku's not the only problem, the amount of tickets given to both sets of fans, 6,000 each in a 74,000 capacity stadium.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Back to Chelsea though, man. How did everyone feel like after that performance yesterday, man?
Bro,
Chill.
that was a good performance.
Chill. I can't lie.
So what do we
But
need
you know
now?
what? The one
Just
thing
was on
that
fire yesterday.
concerned me a lot. Are we going to play like a play from the back against the likes of Man City with the pressure that they got?
Sometimes I think
If we make a slight
Johnny,
mistake in that game, like
Johnny, let's be real. Yeah, Mason Mount was the man of the match yesterday, man. It was. I thought it was really good. You know?
He was man of match. He was. If you took Mason Mount out the side, you're taking the glue out of your ornament.
Nah, I think Rudiger had a better game. You know,
Rudiger had a better game than Mason Mount.
Hey, we need to
Rudiger was exceptional. He was exceptional. I'm not going to deny that. But for me, if you look at the player that linked the defence to the attack and helped the midfield, that was Mason Mount. Rudiger was defensively did his job. Obviously, he broke the deadlock with the goal, which is phenomenal. But we need our centre backs to do that. You know, like I look at Mason Mount. He made things happen. He was.
I think it was close.
Consistent.
I think it was close, but
No, it was. I like you could give it to either or.
Yeah, you give it. I'm not fussed about.
Fair enough.
Obviously, I'm going to give it to Mount because I think.
Yeah, I know, man. We all know that.
Johnny, do you think Man should start in Euros?
Sorry.
Do you think Man should start in Euros?
Absolutely, man. Of course, yeah.
No, personally, I don't think he should start in the Euros. I think he should.
Who would you play above him?
I'd play Foden, Grealish, and Sancho, and then Kane.
No, but it depends the formation, bro.
Nah,
if you're playing
you've
2-8,
got to have Mount.
If you're
on
playing
that side,
2-8, Mount has to play, bro. 2-8, he has to play, bro.
Mount's too good.
Okay, yeah, 2-8 he has to play. But you remember that game against Wolves? He was as soon as he stopped done to go anything into the game.
You know, he didn't break. He levelled Xavi's record.
What record?
Most created chances in 45 minutes.
When? Against who?
Against San Marino,
San
man,
Marino.
England. Yeah.
Come on, Johnny. You can't really. Come on, man.
No, listen. A record's a record, man. Like
I hear it.
Yeah, you know, whether it's against, you know, if we went and scored 12 goals and it was against relegation side West Brom or Burnley or whatever, sorry, Sheffield United, that's still a record. It's still no one scored 12
who
goals.
saw Thiago Silva's wife, bro? She was with the fans, you know. Like, big her up.
She was with Dammy.
Big her up, man. She's actually a proper Chelsea, man.
She's lovely, man. She cares, man.
I rate that.
She knows about us hating Spurs, man.
Yeah, I rate that.
Yeah, proper. Silvers, did you see my tweet, man? On my pinned tweet, I got a clip of Mount and Thiago Silva when they see it's a Marty.
Yeah. I see that.
They go mad, and then obviously Mendy saw it on my thing, innit, on my Instagram.
They got minerals, man. They got minerals.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I love that.
Man. Marty took the piss, man. You can't do that, man.
No, that's not professional, man.
Imagine he saved though, man.
I think yesterday's game was very personal, though. I can see it from the players from the minute.
Did you ever see really go hold 2 players of that?
It's because the fans were in. The fans made a difference.
We was pumped, man.
Yeah, Werner looked like a different player, man.
Yeah,
he looked like a different player.
You know,
can't give name for 90 minutes.
I think in the first 2 minutes he must have did some mad turn, where he let the ball run and then he just sprinted. I was like, rah.
You know what? When he tried to, you know, when he was celebrating like the goal, even though he knew he handballed it. I love that. That's proper Chelsea. Like, you're gonna do that for your side, innit? You don't care, man. If you get away with it, you get away with it. I love it. Knee slide and kiss badging, all that. Love it.
Those Champions League final prices are extortionate, bro. I'm telling you, fam. 550
Bro,
pounds.
I'm pissed off. Like, I'm even past the point where it's like I'm calm about now. I'm fuming. This is bullshit. This is absolute
how much, Lewis? Really, all in? Do you reckon?
700.
I'm only doing category 4. If I don't get category 4, I'm not going.
What does that mean? What does category 4 mean?
260 overall with the flight package.
So you get flights and ticket included, right?
Yeah, but then you also realise you have to pay for the fucking PCR test too.
How much is that?
God knows. God knows.
Is that a COVID thing? COVID test?
Yep.
I'm telling you, all the fans are going to be in the VIP box, bro. I'm telling you.
That's a test to before you leave, and when you arrive, and then you got to do it again before you leave and when you arrive, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be like I swear they're like a 120 each or something.
Oh yeah, Portugal in the Portugal in the
You serious? 120 each. What? That's
I
like
swear.
500 quid. That's like 500 quid.
No, I swear they're like. I
Trip,
swear one because my sister went away. Yeah, about a month and a half ago, and she had to pay. I think it was like £80 for one of their tests.
Fucking hell, man.
So just to travel.
Wait, why is my mate telling me 150 for a fucking PCR test? Are you tapped?
Yeah, it might be. It might be that.
No, man, saying it here in the comment. You are taking the piss. My god. No, this is a fucking joke. This is actually the biggest piss take, man. I can't be arsed.
Yeah, I think
you
it
taking
is,
the piss?
I thought it was about
Wait,
80.
Bro, there and back. Can you tell me I need to pay 2?
Yeah, you need 2. Yeah.
So that's gonna be a grand then. A grand for the trip now.
Nah, fuck it. I don't think I'm going. I think that's it.
£1,000, bro.
This is
No,
bullshit.
I actually think the
UEFA,
PCR
man.
test
On a
is
level, fuck UEFA. And anyone who tried to stand up for them during the Super League, you are a fucking brain dead little prick.
Did you see the Arsenal fan? Did you see the Arsenal fan in his car making runs on Twitter, man?
Nah, fuck off, man. That's actually pissed me off differently.
Lewis, I think it literally would be £100 there or whatever it is. Yeah, because I swear my sis paid to go in Europe. It was about £80. That was like 2 months ago or a month ago.
That was 2 months ago, Johnny.
This is bullshit, man. I've got to pay for a fucking season ticket on top of this as well. This is arse, man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Wait. Is it involved in the travel package? That better be involved in the travel package, because that might actually help a little bit. If that's the case, Category 4 might still be on. But this is
UEFA are giving middle finger to us fans, bro. They're putting a middle finger to us fans in front of our face, man. They're taking.
If it's in the package, fair play. But knowing the way they're moving, I wouldn't hold your breath.
As for government guidelines, all people traveling the UK, and
it's going to be a separate thing for the government to earn money, right? That's where they earn money. So it's not going to be to do with. I don't know unless the club are going to.
They didn't even put it in.
That doesn't make sense though, bro. If you're paying $250, yeah, and that's for flight and ticket. So how much?
From what I'm reading, it's not involved in it.
Not involved.
So Lewis, the ticket's what? 50 to 100 quid for the actual ticket.
60 quid for Category 4. The rest are more expensive, but I'm not paying those.
And then your travel is the rest, so that's 140. Yeah. How much is it? 200 quid? Did you say?
Between 100 and 200.
Like for the whole Category 4.
Category 4 is 60 quid.
260.
Okay. And then
260, Johnny. 260.
260. Oh, 260. So a flight, you could get a flight for like a return. I don't know if it's like a cheap flight, man. You could get a cheap flight. Yeah, man. You could get that for 100 quid. You get that for 100 quid. But the problem is, because they know it's the final, they're gonna
pump up the prices, man.
They're gonna. I reckon. Actually, I know what they've done. I know what they've done. So what they've done is they pre-booked all these flights to sell these categories. That way, when you want to do it yourself, you can't do it.
And
so
you know, you go Portugal.
That makes
sense. You know, go
Portugal.
You know, go Portugal. These foreigners,
Johnny, if you fly independently, I've already checked. Like easy check, it's cost you like $250 at least.
What? Just for the flight?
Yeah, the return trip. Yeah,
you've checked.
But, yeah, I've checked.
Yeah, because they bought all the deals. Look, because my uncle used to do all that, travel agents and all that. And what they do is the travel agents, right? Look at a travel agent like Chelsea. So what they'll do is they'll buy all of the tickets for flights for a certain period, yeah. Or for argument's sake, for this week, they might buy because they know people might want to go there for a couple of days and stay. So they might pay for a weekend, whatever. They'll buy all those tickets, all right, at a really discounted price, and then they'll add on top and sell them as a package. But they know because they bought all the flights, yeah, that you can't. If you're going to go independently, there might be the odd few seats, yeah, but you're going to have to pay like double the amount just for the flights. They know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing, man. Come on. If it was that easy, everyone would be doing it, wouldn't they? They just go and buy their 50, 60
You're
pound
gonna
ticket
look
and
at
travel.
like 500 quid at least, Johnny. You
No,
want to do 500?
I think to go, you're gonna have to spend. You got to eat, drink, enjoy. You're looking at £1,000, man.
Exactly.
And even that, they're gonna pump up the prices because they know you're not from here, fam.
No.
You know,
and not only
what they do?
not only that, because you're not vaccinated, you're gonna have to self-isolate. If you've got work,
Exactly.
you've got to take more time off work. It's just impossible, man. It's just.
And the pandemic as well. The pandemic rising.
Well, the risk. Think of the risk as well, man. It's the risk, man, of traveling, bro. You could get it. You can't trust it. Trust me, man. You can't trust people. They're not as careful as you think they are.
Bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Man, like Gary Neville ranted about the ESL, bro. But UEFA was the real enemy.
I don't care.
It depends what kind of test. Like he didn't explain in detail. Like what kind of test? There's a different type of test. So.
Joke, man. I'd rather just pay for my season ticket, and do you know what I mean? Like
exact season ticket comes first to me before.
Yeah, it's got to be, man. It's got to be. Like, imagine if you do all that, you miss out on your season ticket or whatever, and you lose the final. It's just like long, man. All right, if we win, fair play, but you want to be.
Imagine you don't win and you pay for that, man. That's a mockery, bro.
Horrible, man.
Horrible. Imagine you pay all of that and you lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
that's
bro.
a mockery,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Imagine we lost back it against Arsenal, bro.
I'd probably just jump off the upper tier,
bro.
I can't be arsed. That's completely killed my mood. That's fucking arse, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Depressing, bro.
These UEFA, bro. They're stealing money money, bro.
Yeah.
They are stealing money,
The likes
bro.
of hardcore fans gonna have to think that season tickets got to be the priority first, then the final, innit?
Yeah.
Hardcore fans like Lewis, like.
I'm calm with Fiorentino Perez, bro. Let's make a new Champions League on that, man. Because I'm sick and tired of this, bro.
And also on the final, the flight ticket's gonna be pricing up. That's for sure.
Oh no, they've already gone up, man. Already.
200 quid for fucking travel, and you have the nerve to call that subsidised.
Do you know what they did? Like I knew some Chelsea boys. They bought the flights to Istanbul, innit? Before we even played Real Madrid, right? And look at that, and they changed it from Istanbul, bro. Like, what are the chances, man?
It could have just been Istanbul, yeah. But obviously they don't want that because they want to get all their shit sponsors into the ground.
Exactly, bro. Flipping hell, man.
Dickheads, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, go to the stadium, you see that much fans, bro. You see most of the fans in the VIP box, bro. They're sitting there with their wine, drinking with their weed, and they're sitting down, man. Literally cannot believe it, man.
This is bullshit. This is such bullshit, man. Can't be fucking arsed.
Would you mind at Villa Park?
Bro, I don't care.
Exactly.
We could have had it in Hampton Park. We could have had it at Celtic Park. We could have had it at the Etihad. We could have had it at Old Trafford, Anfield, Emirates, White Hart Lane, Wembley Stadium, Millennium Stadium. That has 9 grounds. I've already said off the top of my head that we could have had it in the UK. Rangers ground as well.
Hamden Park, I don't mind as well.
Newcastle's ground. I've already said that. 10 grounds we could have had it in already. That would have had over 50,000 seats. But obviously they don't want that because they're going to miss out on half of their fucking sponsors. Can't be arsed. And they want to say they care about fans. Fuck you, bruv. Taking the piss. Taking the piss, man.
Exactly.
The worst part is they ain't even going to change from here. The only chance they would have had to change is if the Super League forced change and everyone just fucking bitched and moaned about football dying. Football's dying already, you fucking brain dead cunts. What do you think? Football's been dying for the last 15 years.
Switch to cricket.
Yeah, bro. Bro, football is dead, fam. I think it's already dead, bro. Because VAR, money.
It's for
bro,
the elite,
you can't get worse
bro.
than that, bro.
It's for the elite, bro. It's for the elite,
exactly,
man.
bro. It's stolen.
Yeah,
It's stolen.
let's have it right, man. Let's have it
This
right.
is why the likes of
It's for all the
Chester's like-
boxes. It's for all the box owners, for all the companies, for all their little mans. You know.
You know,
That's
Well, you know
everyone
what
was
Sefrin did?
like
You know what Sefrin
Jester
did?
for agreeing with it. They were right. They were
You know what
fucking
Sefrin did?
right.
Sefrin tried to stoke up hate about the ESL when they were the real problem, fam. Sefrin, bro, the guy's a flipping bastard, man.
I had the nerve to talk about fans like he didn't put a Europa League final in Baku and gave 16,000 tickets in a 72,000 stadium.
Some people had to go through.
Spurs and
What's that again?
Liverpool fans. You prick.
And that Baku trip, yeah, Jam,
Fucking prick.
Some of us had to go like a you know, some countries like so Frankfurt, the likes
Georgia
of
as well.
Ukraine, the likes of hell, I got a mate of mine, Alex. He had to go all the way to Doha to go to Baku.
Sure.
Some people took a 9-hour train from Georgia or somewhere to go to Baku.
Exactly.
Listen, the travelling is all part and parcel. It's the enjoyment. You can enjoy it as well, but when you've got COVID in the mix, it ain't enjoyable, man. It's like,
that's the problem, isn't it?
It's really, really not nice.
Make it hard. It's making it hard.
It's not even that. You've got to be so careful, man. You've got to be so careful, man. Anything you touch, where you are, who's around, you know, it's all long, bruv. Just to go shopping, to go get your food is long, mate. Think about travelling as well. That's long, bruv.
Bro, imagine paying £515 just to go to a final and it even feel actually like a final with like the atmosphere and that, bro. And you have to go hand sanitize. You have to wear a mask.
The final will never be like Munich. Do you know what I mean? Where it's
Exactly,
full
bro.
stadium.
It's not even a full stadium, bro. It's gonna be like on the front part, and then it won't be nothing like all the way at the back.
Imagine in that final, we're gonna have to sit for 1 hour to see Ariana Grande twerking in the with the weekend.
It's not Ariana Grande, it's Marshmallow.
Well.
It was meant to be the weekend. Couldn't even fucking get that.
This sport has become NFL, bro. It's become NFL, man. These money, bro. It's like NFL, bro.
Yeah, very. It's Americanized, isn't it?
Exactly, bro. Americanized. Everything's Americanized now, bro. Literally, and bro. Marshmallow, bro. That guy can stay back in America, bro. We don't want him.
Crofty saying, "Imagine if we lose, paying 500 quid."
Ugh.
Bro, if you lose,
it's not going to be 500.
I probably wouldn't come back.
It'd be minimum.
Minimum a grand. Go to the beach, bro.
Minimum a grand.
Minimum a grand. 500, you ain't doing it, man. You'd be literally on a. It'd be so tight, so tight. You'll go over budget, man. Trust me.
The timing of it.
Wrong because of this.
We're all gone. Honestly, like
500.
I'm scratching my head, like. I was scratching my head on how on earth they make that decision. Like, all right, let's stick it up like somewhere else apart from England, innit? But
it was
England.
We know the reason for it.
It was the safest option to have it in England. It was the safest option because of the amount of fans, and people, the clubs. Like,
I said this. We got a good track record, Johnny. We got a good track record.
But our government is well ahead of Portugal and Italy and all that.
Exactly,
Do you know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's have it right. We're well ahead. All right, and we've got the COVID down, so it makes sense to do it here. But we've got fans in the stadium last night, and at Wembley, proved that we can do it, that it can be managed, it can be maintained.
Because we paid
the Carabao Cup final as well. Prove it as well.
But you know what it is? It's because they didn't want to pay the fees for all the testing and all this for every person that they bring. It's a bullshit, bro. It's just a bullshit.
Bro, football is becoming a monopoly now, bro.
These are corporate business, multi-billion corporate companies, and they don't want to pay for the testing and all this stuff for their guests. It's ridiculous, man. So because of that reason, they have to pay it in Portugal. Give me a break, man.
And that's why, and that's what also.
Absolute con. False. Doesn't make any sense. It's because of Brexit, bro. I'm telling you. It's because of Brexit, man. I won't do it here.
Nah,
that's it.
Not just because of that, bro.
Honestly, it is, man. It is. We're out of Europe, man. That's why they've done it. Trust me.
Yeah, man.
Why are they going to do any deals with us, man? They won't. They'd rather make the money for Portugal. They're European, they're euros, bruv. Their currency
Don't forget, when you go back, you have to self-isolate as well in a certain place in a hotel in there.
But if I go, I've got to self-isolate in a when
imagine paying
£500.
Well.
Yeah, that's
imagine
long,
paying more
bro.
than £1 just to self-isolate when you go back.
Unless you're vaccinated.
The reason why UK is ahead of
what I
others.
want to know is Manchester City subsidizing travel, or is it just all free to their fans?
Apparently,
because the way they're talking
he's
about
paying
it,
for travel.
yeah,
He's
the
paying
way
for
they're
travel.
talking about it, they're getting free travel to and from the ground.
Really?
They're getting everything.
Bro.
We're not getting subsidized travel. This isn't subsidized. 200 quid is not subsidized travel. If that was even 50 quid, 75 quid, cool, I get it. Alright, that's subsidized. This isn't. This is the exact same prices. I've seen flight prices today at similar prices, return travel. So this ain't subsidized either. This is just a load of bullshit.
Yeah, ask Yannicka about that though.
£1,000.
Is she around, Lewis? Yan though, or is she still working?
What?
Ask Yannicka.
Yeah, I'm on Flawless's channel in an hour, so she'll probably be on the comment section or something. So we'll find out.
Yeah.
But £1,000, man, that's flipping off. Robbery, daylight robbery.
No, it's 1,000 if you pay for the fucking Category 1 tickets. You must be out your mind if you think I'm even looking at that. It's Category 4, or they can fuck off.
Yeah, but I'm saying with that, Lewis, with the Category 4, it's gonna cost like close to £1,000, man.
Exactly, bro, because
you've got to think
flights.
of all the other things, the flight, not so much the flights, but the travelling, the food, the expenses, is that definitely coaches and all that as well included? Is that coaches included?
Yeah, there's a coach to and from the airport to the ground as well.
And then what? So literally the games that you arrive before the game, you're locked in there because you can't travel, you can't move around, can you? And then you've got to literally finish the game and get straight on the coach and back.
Yeah.
Is that the way it'll go?
You have to You cannot separate yourself between yourself and other fans. You
and
have
the
to
group.
be as
Yeah,
one,
you have to be in the group. You're all probably coded, all given wristbands and all that shite. Yeah.
Fucking arse, man said it here. Category 1 would cost over £1,000. Ain't even worth it. It's not even fucking worth it, man.
Mate, that's like half of our monthly loan, isn't it?
What does that give you? What does Category 1 give you?
Just Category 1 tickets.
Yeah,
literally probably like a but alongside. So the one that we bought in Wembley, I think the category 2, which the one that I bought, I was the one sitting by the corner flag. I assume that the category 1 is the one that behind the benches and all that. That's what I'm assuming.
It's just down to being closer to the actual pitch. Really.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
But it doesn't. You're still what I'm saying is, are you still traveling in the same way as a Category 4?
Yeah. You're traveling within the same group.
So it's just basically that's just down to the ticket of where you want to sit, really. That whether you pay £1,000 for Category 1 or Category 2 or whatever. Okay, fair.
Imagine if you buy.
So you're still going to pay for your test, then? That's what I'm saying.
And the worst part is they know this is season ticket renewal time as well.
Yeah.
They know this is a tough time for fans.
How much is Category 2? How much is it?
How much is Category 2?
385. 85.
Oh,
yeah, 385.
Oh,
no, 386. Almost 300.
What? That's a massive jump, man. That's a massive jump from 2 to from 1 to 2, in price. That's a massive jump.
No, 3 to 4 is 3 to 1 is a massive jump. Massive jump. Cat 3, it's like 155, and then Cat 2 is like 387-ish. That's like 231. No, 230. Yeah, 230.
Yeah, and then £1,000 for Category 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Is Category 4 the lowest then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can
you're literally
guarantee
going to be
the
you're going to be in
lowest
the
one.
flipping in the
The
gods
lowest.
then.
I can
Is that what they're going to
guarantee
do?
Johnny. Yeah,
Put
I
you in
can
the
guarantee
gods.
Johnny the lowest that you can get the seats that I think the seats going to be much higher than the one in the bottom. I can guarantee that.
You'll be in the gods, man. You'll be right at the fucking
It's
top
like
at the
up in the
back.
gods. Yeah, it'd be like
Yeah,
up in the
man.
gods. That
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Like being at when they're at the new camp, literally like right at the top.
Don't even mention that new camp. Lewis was there.
New camp, man.
Yeah, when Courtois shred his legs like one sket.
Yeah, rat, man.
Flipped. He got Mac bomb.
Fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah.
And so you want to talk about fast too? Spanish clubs. Away tickets at Spanish clubs are fucking bullshit. By the way, being at the top of Camp Nou ain't even that deep. Like, view's still calm. It's only deep when it starts raining. Then you're pissed.
There's no shelter.
No shelter. My phone nearly crashed while I was vlogging in the second half. Weren't even a point anyway. Already 3-0 down. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, man.
Big up Myron, trying to help contribute to the final, saying Chelsea should be packing that stadium with our most motivated fans. Don't call them fans, call them customers, because that's all we are. Think to the advantage that they would give our players to hear the fans singing or the customers singing. You think they give a fuck? These man just piped in crowd noises for an entire season. They didn't need us. Like, what are we other than fucking just money on a ticket?
The money and numbers, bro. Money and numbers, man.
Bruv, some clubs just did cutout fans. They don't need us.
I think Abramovich should literally he needs to help the fans.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, but Abramovich's mind is elsewhere. Let me not talk about it, but his mind is elsewhere.
He needs to come up and say that's the thing.
Oh, is that the feds? Head to UEFA officers. Fucking frauds.
Bro, raid their offices, man. Raid their offices, bro.
Crimes against football.
Taking the piss.
Raid their offices, man.
Yeah, go after them for robbing us of football, dickheads.
I'm telling you, bro. You won't even see fans singing Chelsea, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna need to see a bunch of neutrals being quiet in the stadium, man.
I can guarantee there'll be more neutrals.
There's more neutrals than there are fans, man.
Exactly. And I have no idea, how the neutral fans gonna get that ticket, but I assume it'll be in the ballot system in the UEFA.com website.
Oh, you man, safe from hopping off, yeah.
Yeah, bless man.
Yeah, big up, man.
We'll end up jumping off in a few minutes anyway.
I've
been here venting for the last 40 minutes. I'm just pissed off.
Yeah.
Fucking fuming, man. Oh, Mohammed wants to jump on. Fuck it. Yeah, we can reload the whole thing. Come on. One set. Where's this guy? He can keep streaming. I don't give a shit. Big up Myron anyway. Thanks. We're now $5 closer to the Champions League final. You love to see it.
Yeah, don't hate for the Champions League final.
I'm not even asking, innit? Because if I do that, I'm just as bad as UEFA. Fuck that. I always say, if you lot want to, I'll always appreciate it. But I'm never going to tell you lot to donate. Never going to do that. That's completely in your own prerogative to do it if you want to, and I'll always appreciate it, but it's up to you. But football is too money orientated anyway, so I'm not gonna fucking do the same sort of shit that they always do. Can't be asked. Taking the fucking piss.
There's a reason. There's a
500 quid in a pandemic. Are you mad?
Yeah, that's the point, man.
They know we are in a fucking pandemic. Chelsea know that we need to pay season tickets at this point in the season. And we're still trying to do this shit. Taking the piss, man.
Yes, Mo. You're in time for the...
Yes, Mo. What are you saying?
What's up, my brothers? Man, it's been too long, man.
What's up? The ticket prices for the Champions League final. That's what's fucking up.
Yeah.
Mate, I literally took a nap, woke up, saw the flipping headline. I was like, okay, let me click on this. Read the whole thing. I said, damn, English really has just changed to my third language because I'm confused. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
They said subsidized travel with their full chest.
Yeah, of course they did.
You know that.
And literally, for me, the worst part of it all, they said, oh, plus match tickets. So I'm thinking, okay, surely then match tickets must be not that bad. I go down, and when I see the categories, I'm like, you are shitting me. There's no way. Oh my God, UEFA trying to claim that they're for the fans. Kiss my ass. Flipping idiots, bro.
You see why I laughed when the Super League came out?
100%.
It was hilarious.
100%, bro. This is the problem, innit? Like, these people do not give a
But this is the
damn
problem
about
with
fans.
people as well.
Maybe that's why the clubs. Maybe that's
They
why the
jump
clubs
on
want to
whatever
do this,
fucking
bro.
narrative the news and the headlines give them. Whatever fucking Sky News or what anyone else says, they'll listen to. They'll never do their own damn research or have their own mindset of their own. That's why when you say something different to the narrative, everyone jumps on your head.
100%.
Oh, the Super League's bad for football.
No,
Yeah,
but that's the thing.
You know who's bad for football too? Fucking UEFA. They're as bad of a problem, if not worse.
Yeah, you know what the thing is for me with that stuff, right? Is honestly, when it came out, the only thing I was against is the football integrity part that they were fucking up. But besides that, I'm like,
Man,
if
the
this big
football
clubs,
integrity, is integrity, not shaking your fans every season.
Exactly, but you know what I mean by that in terms of like, so for me, like the fact that they had these clubs that were the founding members that you can't ever get out of this. Like, that to me was the biggest bullshit that I didn't like in it. But if people could earn their way into the thing, I'm like, I don't care, bruv. If you're a good club and you make it into there, it's your job to stay in there, bruv, because the money you'll make is ridiculous amount of money for you to be able to stay in there. But besides that, to me, yeah, I'll be very, very honest in it. I do think stuff like this is going to keep coming back up until UEFA fixes that ish in it. Because at the end of the day, bruv, there's no way that you lot can say you're for the fans or you're about football integrity and all of this bullshit, yeah, and be charging people this type of money, placing the Champions League final between two English teams in fucking Portugal. It's absolutely bullshit. Absolutely bullshit, mate. It's a money. It's a chance for them to make money. That's all it was, isn't it?
You know what? And also the fact that the clubs that they didn't get away with it, yeah. They didn't get away with doing the Super League, so they're still making everyone pay to prove a point that, look, this is what you wanted, isn't it? This is what you wanted. You didn't want us to join the Super League. This is what you are doing to us, so we have to do it to you.
Wait. To be fair, just found out PCR tests are actually could be free. Not from Chelsea, but just in general.
Yeah, usually they would be, yeah. But like not from what, not from what the club is doing. 100% not. But it's still effed up, bro. It's literally so confusing.
That just takes 60 quid off it, so it's like, okay, so we've got a little bit off, but this is still bullshit.
No. Bro, from the moment you see the category prices, that's enough in on its own, man. Like, who try? Oh my God. I can't believe it, man. Honestly, the only thing that is positive that I can speak about is last night, man. We were flipping amazing. Amazing. Hey, Johnny, talk to me about Mason Mount, mate.
Yeah, man. He's a baller, man. Man of the match baller, bro.
Bro, literally, the performance he was putting in, yeah, I was like, Johnny is laughing, mate. Man's just been awarded the player of the season, and he's doing this.
He's doing bits, bruv, and he got man of the match and the player of the year award in one night, in one day. Come on, man.
If that's the thing, though, when people are sometimes too damn reactionary, and it's very obvious to say, man. Like, how can you? The worst part for me is, I was just like, if the players come into this pitch and don't show a reaction that is like, literally, we're going to fight our way out of this madness, I'm like, it's not going to be good enough. And honestly, I was so proud of the team last night, man, because from minute one, they were ready for these people, man. Leicester, again, I said this from the flipping FA Cup final, bro. They did not deserve to necessarily win, bro. It was just luck really hit on their stride in that FA Cup final. I won't say that we played amazing for us to win either, but it was an even game, and I think the results flattered them. And then on top of that, people are just like, Chelsea bottled this and blah, blah, blah. Because we were favourites, that's why they're all like, we're jumping on the bandwagon of like cussing the team out. But besides that, bruv, it's bullshit. I knew it, bruv. There's no way Leicester are going to be able to stop us at Stamford Bridge, man.
The bottle jobs, man.
The lot of them. I love
the FA Cup was everything to them, and that's what they put all their cards in.
You know.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
And fair play to him. Like you know, of all the teams we could have played, I'm glad we lost to Leicester as opposed to like any London rival or any of the Manchester clubs. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Like that's
Mate,
more of a psychological thing for me. You know.
Yeah.
But we actually done the business, man. Like we done the business last night, and that's all that matters. Champions League football progression. We're in the final as well. We've got something to look forward to. Do you know what I mean?
Oh man.
So,
besides the mistake, I loved Kovacic, man. I like literally. I remember the like. Oh my goodness, bro. It's been too long not having him in the team, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm just happy about last night, but today is just killing the mood, literally, man.
Oh yeah. That's flipping idiots, man. Absolute idiots, man. They took their time with it as well, like, for them to just reveal this bullshit.
And don't forget, so like some of our fans are renewing season tickets for this month as well. And I had to wait till this month, literally. You've got to look at like 500 plus 200 at least. Johnny, that's like almost $2,000 at least to look out for, isn't it? If you're planning on holiday, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Just for one night. Yeah.
Problem is when people pay for this stuff, though, it's going to make it seem acceptable to these clubs and these flipping organizations, man. That's the problem. You need to hit them where their heads
why
right.
I'm strictly only getting category 4. They can fuck off.
That shit's going to be outside the ground.
Probably. Probably get a seat on the roof for that.
Bro, the way the price is like 10 times that for other categories shocked me, man. I was just like, no, that's actually mad, bro. How bad is this seat?
And we have yeah. I can guarantee we're gonna be inside that stadium for an hour at least to listen Ariana Grande singing and the weekend.
Bro, it ain't Ariana Grande, it's Marshmallow, G.
Oh, Marshmallow. Oh yeah, Marshmallow. Well, at least that's at least the DJs though. I
don't even fucking get Ariana Grande or The Weeknd in for that.
Oh hell no. Hell no, bro.
Oh yeah, Marshmallow. I forgot about that. Marshmallow.
Yeah.
I like him. He's not that bad.
Yeah, Marshmallow's alright, but I don't give a shit anyway.
Yeah, not when we're getting charged these types of prices, man. I've already decided I'm not going in it. It's not happening. Not like this.
Wait, were you at the Lille away game last season?
No. The only last what are we talking about? The only other game that I went to that was an away game was the
European away.
Yeah.
Amsterdam was calm.
Yeah, 100%, bro. With Michi scoring in that last moments of the game, bro. Absolute madness.
Yeah, Amsterdam was calm.
Yeah, man, I liked it, man. And the one before that wasn't even and flipping Champions League. It was the Frankfurt one, semis of the Europa League. Bro, you know what? The craziest football experience I've ever had in terms of atmosphere has to be there by far, man. Like, I couldn't hear the person next to me, bro. Their atmosphere was that mad. The whistling, everything, bro. I've never seen an atmosphere like that in my life. Absolutely mad, man. That's why, like, any stadium that is like that or any sort of club that is moving like that, man, count me in, man. I'm there.
Yeah.
But this Champions League final, bro, it already feels limited as hell due to the pandemic. But then to add insult to injury, these pricing people out of it, really, like, these guys don't give
some of our hardcore fan base is struggling. It's struggling a lot though in the pandemic era. Yeah, like people struggling for jobs. Had to pay some mortgage and all that. Money orientated. That's why the likes of Jesus a couple of weeks ago when the Super League was announced, he was kind of like, I agree with something in that. No wonder like the likes of Justice and the American guys that have been in this panel and that they were right about the Super League. I mean, if you look at in the grand scheme of things, football has been ruined not only for 10 years, it's literally like for multiple of decades.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is, people push on the whole blame to these owners, but honestly speaking, bruv, I don't see an issue with what these owners did. The issue that they may have done wrong here is that some of these owners have come to these clubs to make money off these clubs.
I seen a Mount Falcon for yesterday. He was nearly man of the match.
Is it that account again?
Like the Mount Out one.
They blocked me, man, from both accounts.
I'm not surprised.
You can't take the smoke, man.
Shit out of them on a daily basis. I wouldn't blame you either, bro. This guy was
I'll be coming out of his phone, mate.
Why are you getting a Falcon?
I'll be coming out of his phone, man. Smash that nose of his, mate. Dickhead. What a dickhead.
Wait till Money Mace finds him.
Wait till Money Mace wins, lifts the Champions League and gets Ballon d'Or, and the guy's going to look like a right fraud, bro. He already is a fraud.
I can't wait to pay 600 quid to see it. Fucking bastards.
No, I'll pay £1,000, bro. I'll pay it, man.
We are living in that culture.
No, Johnny, that's part of the problem, bro. Don't pay the damn thing, bro. Allow it.
Yeah, to see Money Mace lift it, bro. Come on, man.
Oh my days, man.
This is
what they want, man.
Literally, like Lewis named all the 10 grounds above the capacity, above the Istanbul Bridge capacity. Like they should have reconsidered, you know.
Yeah,
but I don't mind. We go all the way to Glasgow to see the Champions League final, like 7-hour trip to Glasgow. I don't mind at all.
What, Glasgow?
Yeah.
Yeah, Glasgow wouldn't be
bad. Glasgow, yeah. They got that Hampden Park. They got
Glasgow. I'll cycle up there. Fuck it.
You're gonna have to crawl into the ground at that point. You'd be finished.
I don't mind. I'll get there in like 2 days.
Oh my god.
To be fair, maybe I could cycle to Lisbon. If I start a week before, I could probably make it.
Nah, you're choosing death, bro. I don't know what's going on out here, bro. You're choosing death at this point.
Everyone chose the death of football anyway, so it is what it is.
Nah, I hear that, man. It's bullshit, innit? It's always fans getting screwed over for whatever reason, innit?
It's fucking arse, man. Absolute arse. Alright, anyone got any final thoughts? Cause I'm just gonna end the stream in Billazoot.
Shout out to the fans last night.
I'm not in the mood, man. I'm not in the mood at all.
Yeah, shout out. We will be back for what was it? Burnley versus Liverpool live stream at 7:30. We'll do an op watch stream.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to get involved as always. Fata, you involved? All right, cool. We'll do it. Anyone else that wants to jump on, doors open as well. But yeah, football sucks, and it's all about money. And yeah, it is what it is. Like and subscribe. Obviously, nobody cares about us fans. Big up all the Chelsea customers. And always, like, subscribe. And we'll leave you with this photo and up the Chelsea. Can't be asked. Fuck you,